Hey, this is Ross Payton with Roleplaying Public Radio. I know you've been enjoying the Brutalist campaign on Roleplaying Public Radio, but Caleb has a special announcement.
Yes, the Red Markets Kickstarter is live and doing quite well at this point. So we would very much love your support, and your backing would get even better reward. We've already unlocked nearly 4 stretch goals. We're working on our 4th right now. So in addition to getting the book, you could get 2 PDFs for free. One of which would be the Enclave that this game is set in. Yay. So please head on over to Kickstarter, search Red Markets, and show your support.
Yay. Le Corbusier.
Le Corbusier.
Enjoy the Brutalist. Hey, it's Ross Payton, the Roleplaying Public Radio. We're playing Red Markets, the Brutalists campaign in Le Corbusier.
Yes, I don't know what this episode's name because you haven't picked a job yet.
No.
It's downside for APs of Red Markets.
It's a systematic flaw.
So for Ross, labeling these years in the future, we've done Impossible Closure, Dead Drive, Safari, Kangaroo, and Stability Sorted so far.
Yeah, we did the drug one last time.
Yes, so whatever this is, label it that.
And
hello, future Ross.
I have to say, love the last one because we Kool-Aided our way out of a wall.
You did?
Yeah, we did.
You did indeed.
Oh, yeah.
The machine's going to be real pleased about that.
Come on. I think the machine at least be like, wow, they thought this in advance. We're still going to kill them.
Yeah. But we can respect them a little.
Hey, they got their drugs.
Yeah.
All right, so, last time you ended up doing a job for subcontracted to Synthenia from L'Abattoir. It turns out that the guise of bringing in more stability vitamins to ease the
these look like shrooms.
Emotional trauma of the people was actually a front for doing that and bringing lots of hard drugs that L'Abattoir was going to sell to you. You managed to sell it off, then give that money to Synthenia to offset her costs, thus driving the price of stability vitamins down. While still doing otherwise. But
I do like
Synthenia was going to cut in L'Abattoir into those profits, and she may or may not be doing that now. So that could lead to interesting things.
I love that phone call we made when we told her what happened. Like, it was good you did that.
Yeah.
It's so good you did that.
Nothing happens in a vacuum. So.
Yeah. So ripples are rippling, as they are wont to do. All right, so let's start vignettes with Kowloon and Malleus. So you are both trying to get papers. You're trying to get papers for Allison, I suppose? Mm-hmm. So she's not going with you in your plan? No, you're sending her off. And then you're trying to get papers for your 2 dependents, Kowloon, which are...
I only have one, my sister.
That's your sister.
That's my reference.
Yeah. Okay.
For Electric, who I will use for all references whenever possible.
Well played.
How can I restart this engine? How do I just? What wire do I cut?
Honey, I do not know.
Tell me.
Green is out. Cut green.
You're a genius.
Of course I am, darling.
I'll expect my payment in the mail. God, we're doing a scene. All right, anyway. So, do you want me to come up with an NPC, or who are you going to talk to?
Balagrin the Skinny.
No. Jesus, no.
This will be a recession valet.
A recession valet, someone who's in the recession.
That preys upon the horrible refugee population.
Don't exist.
No, the refugees exist. You're all dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Someone who used to work at the DMV and had access to lots of paperwork and licensing.
Professional bureaucrat.
Professional bureaucrat type.
Okay, yeah.
So is that going to be Patty or Selma?
Pamela. So, Pamela, her name is synonymous with fear.
Yeah.
So how are you going to contact her? Are you going to make a run to the recession? Also, you can narrate that if you want to do it in person. Or you could get on Ubic and talk to her.
Get on Ubic.
All right.
We will both be there to save money. It's 2 for 1.
Yeah.
It's 2 for.
Yeah, it's a 2 for.
All right, so it pops up.
Lifting at the same time.
All right, great. It's good character work. There,
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Why are you twirling that armadillo?
He's strong. What's his motivation? Big. Must be bigger.
Like, no, Ross, shut up. I have to lift things.
Okay,
See, when you eventually go out, you want to go out
Okay,
with a shower
Vegeta.
of blood.
good job there.
All right. It pops on. So I will say that you don't have to roll references or networking for your retirement plan.
Yeah.
You are working on it long term. It is your long term goal. It
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
genuine concern. Out of all of your research, you find that Pamela is generally the most professional to work with. That if you pay her bills, she always gets the papers, and they are always good, which is more than you could hope for most families. It pulls up. It looks like a cubicle office. There are a number of thumbtacked invoices
Oh my
against the
God.
wall.
A functioning office. I remember
You
those.
see tchotchkes on the desk, pulled back from the desktop computer. It looks...
Does she have some of those little solar-powered flowers that dance?
no, actually. It is
Those have been
artificially lit. She's pulling power from a grid like a king. It's like she
Oh, look. See that bit of paper stacked up behind her? It's moving. That means she has indoor circulation.
Oh yes, it reeks of air conditioning. Looks-
My God.
So much recycled air.
Pamela is a very large woman. She has a very unflattering permed hairdo. She is in her 40s or 50s. She is corpulent in a way that you've not seen for years. Years and years.
Those people were like
yeah.
those people were among the first to go.
Well, no, they weren't. Those that survived just went on a forced diet plan.
It's like the paleo diet, but more depressing.
If that's even possible. So Pamela's up is like, yes? To whom am I speaking?
Name's Kowloon. We're from the Kubusi. I believe we previously messaged.
Yes, I've got quite a few of you on my waiting list. I just haven't put faces to names yet. What can I do for you?
We also hear Malleus. He's also...
Hi.
Yeah.
Oh.
This,
You don't
not,
want papers for him.
It's not not for
No,
me.
he's purchasing them for someone else. It's all in the messaging.
So the girl. She is not kissed, is she?
No.
She is not.
Okay, so not immune either?
No.
All right. Oh, that's great. Any of you immune?
No.
Definitely.
All right, that won't cost extra. You got to fake blood work. I got to subcontract that out. So So basically, here's the score. We got to do with the new ration dollar cards are being standardized, re-standardized every 3 weeks to avoid confiscation and counterfeiting. We've got old documents to forge to turn in, and then we've got your sanity papers to turn in to say that you've been here all along, but have not gone on with Census Bureau takes due to extreme emotional trauma and loss. We got to fake your DSM-4 results that get you into that sanity hearing. Then we got to fake your new DHQSH's licenses, your work papers, and your documentation of approved skill sets. Then we're going to need clear background checks. And we will have to do that for anyone you want brought along with you.
And combination blood, urine, stool samples.
So it is, they're cracking down hard. It's getting harder every day. But luckily I'm good at my job.
Well, that's why.
Very much so.
You're worth every bounty.
Yes, I appreciate that. So you'll have to give me all that money up front because it's going to take some subcontracting work. Various departments. Everyone needs their palms greased along the way, and I can distribute those funds as I need. But it is a fluctuating economy with a fluid situation on the ground. So I may be calling for additional funds in the future.
Sure. I had my first payment, and he does as well.
Both of you roll self-control checks against stress.
Okay.
Needs.
Nope.
Yep.
Take one on stress. So you know a scam when you see one. Now, she's going to give them to you, but until you knock on the door,
Yeah.
she's going to be needing to talk to more people and needing to get some more work done. And she's pretty much going to be fleecing you on the reg from now on.
Okay.
You know that until it comes time to do this or I go over there and kill you,
Right.
she's not going to produce those IDs.
Okay.
It's pretty standard operating procedures for these people. And she is just playing you like your everyday noob. Like you don't know how this all works.
So that's coercion, the drawback.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no way to avoid that, really.
No, she is a needy reference every single round, regardless of whether you use her or not, regardless if you have a charm skill.
So put it on reference.
Yeah. She doesn't factor into your breakpoints, and she doesn't factor into your equipment. So there's no way that she's accounted for in negotiations. It's just an extra bounty you owe every time off your profits.
Good thing the real dolls are selling like hotcakes.
Oh god, yeah.
Don't touch Phil. Stand in line! Stop pushing!
He's like, Phil, did you say you had a rental business going? Like, who did you subcontract for cleaning? Oh, I found that guy chasing chickens. Yeah, give me
Yeah.
one bottle.
Oh, poor Paddywhack. That's why they show up to every session.
It was a miracle with the power cleaner.
Yeah.
Well, I thought Paddywhack was currently laid up from trying to eat that bad armadillo.
Well, he can still clean a reel.
All right, I'm getting your payments, transfer to crypto. That's all good. So one thing I just need, I need your real names.
Okay. Do I have to come up with my character's real name right now?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
It's a milestone. Your character gets more defined the closer they get out.
Okay.
Ross Payton, use
Neither of you have ever told each other your real names. This is a severe breach of trust. Your real name has a lot of emotional baggage to it, not to mention it is a way to steal your identity, which would doom you out here forever, and you're giving it to a stranger.
Yeah.
So she needs the real names of your dependents, and she needs your real name.
Yeah, under pressure. I wish I had a heads up on this. I could have thought about this.
All right.
I had to get my beer.
Okay.
So I couldn't show up early.
Okay, well.
It was important.
All right. Henry Cantrell.
Let's see.
And the name I gave the girl, that is her name.
The name you gave the girl?
That's Allison Mayhew is the name of the girl.
Okay, I thought that was in character.
No.
I call her Stevie.
She's actually a taker. She works with another crew.
Yeah.
The K Street crew. The K Street Killers. K is for kindergarten.
Hey,
12.
with this girl's 1,000-yard stare, I don't think that is that far-fetched.
No, Allison's pretty close to innocent, which is kind of why I started.
What's your
checking
sister's name?
Sierra? Yeah.
All right. So
I'm
what
trying to
kind
think
of
of
family names a girl Sierra?
Well, it's a
Dude,
hippie-ish
Ross,
name. I'm trying to think of a hippie name.
Sierra Madre. Come on.
No.
Do it.
God damn it.
It can't be. It has to be.
Wow. For
It's the
once,
kind
that's
of
not
a new
directed
agey.
at
Like,
me.
our parents were new agey, kind of hippie.
You're an architectural student, so
Yeah.
yeah, you got to be like River or something.
I know. This is why I'm under pressure.
Coyote.
Moonbeam.
Winch.
Moon.
Moon would be good.
Damn it.
Marijuana.
Damn it, Moon.
Thompson.
Thompson. No, it can't be anything as pedestrian as that. It has to be new agey.
Well, my parents actually named me after the sound the wind chime makes, but everybody just calls me wind chime.
No, it can't be. Goddamn.
Gaia.
No, it has to be a male name. Jesus.
Buffalo.
Buffalo. See, now I'm thinking something that like vaguely dances with wolves-ish.
Dread gazebo.
No, that it.
Sock. It's a tribe. Fox.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Iroquois.
Dundee.
No, Iroquois Johnson.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah.
But is that the look she has, basically? No.
Pamela, wide-eye stares at you through the screen as Malleus slowly turns his head.
My parents were very into New Age bucking tradition. But my grandparents were very traditional, so I had to keep the family name. But it was a complicated family dynamic.
All right, I'm gonna remain very quiet for just like a moment.
That's really offensive.
Like, I'm gonna remain quiet and go. You know, I'm never, ever going to let you live that down.
Shut up, Howie.
All right, that's it. So you have your milestones.
Yeah.
So your benefit is escape hatch. So you can get out at any one time. At any point you say, you can erase everything in a single threat down to the nearest threat. The thought that that's there. You can just hop a fence and grab those papers, and you may be living on the streets and begging for the rest of your lives, but you'll at least be away from the undead. That is.
But you'll be homeless on a street.
Yeah, on a sweet street.
You can actually sleep on the street.
Yay! Nothing eats you.
You can have shelter
Like a lion.
Ross, there will be walls around you constantly. You'll want for nothing.
Sweet
The
wall.
floor is like a wall. the wall for the earth.
A wall that's horizontal.
Ludwig? The floor is like a wall for the earth. Anonymous.
So do you need
I
paper?
didn't program that in him. He's learning.
So are you going to need to get papers for Ludwig?
God, I hope not.
Oh, your shoe ate my chair. Or my chair ate my shoe. There we go.
Shoelace.
Yeah, ate my shoelace.
Oh, yeah, it's a roll-in office chair. They can do that.
All right, we're just going to have to wait for that. I'm going for it. We're moving on.
Only 2 beers.
I'm a professional.
This is going to be
Are we going to do it live?
Yeah.
I know what the comments of this episode are going to be about.
My shoe?
Can we tire our
Boy.
Yeah.
Which is actually now thinking about kind of like a terrible porn name.
Yeah. Dude, I think
What happens when I don't have time to prep?
Henry Cantrell's normal.
Well,
Up next,
I know,
in wall
but-
slamming.
You know,
Iroquois
roll a
Johnson.
die. God damn it. Both of you. Aaron and David. All right.
9.
I rolled a 6.
Aaron goes first. So this next vignette, since you haven't hit milestones yet, it's because we regular. The organizing theme of this one is what do you do for entertainment when you're not taking? So what's the diversion scene look like in La Cabusier? We've already done the fine dining.
I am
So Aaron, who are you going to have this scene with?
Oh, Bubsy.
It does not have to be your mother.
No, we've established that our
It is a deep well, Aaron.
ever since
Draw for him again.
Damn, I'm sorry. What was the name of the
more
drug
for it,
dealer
you know,
we contracted with last time? I forgot.
Cynthia?
Cynthia. So,
You
since
could hang out with your
since she-
drug dealer? That's
well,
sad.
well, no. Since she was looking for since she doesn't really get that many opponents for gaming, go ahead and play with her for a while. So,
Okay. So no, you're just gonna leave your dependents and play with Cynthia. That's fine. So what game are
my
you
brother's
playing?
working. My mom's working on something. So,
What game are you playing with Cynthia?
you said she had like an N64, right?
It's a golden eye.
She played Mario Kart on a port. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's an emulator stage. So,
Yeah. It's a grimdark future emulation. Nintendo was lost to the undead.
you don't
I'll
want to
never
know.
get to play Splatoon!
The amiibos spilled on the ground.
Oh my god, that's
So
a
many
score right there. The one weeaboo otaku left in the recession. It's like, I will give
I'm
you
pretty sure
1,000.
you could get money for killing people for amiibos now.
I know! Imagine how much more they're going to be there. Give me the Samus. No, throw me the Samus, I'll throw you the whip.
No, actually, I'll say I'm introducing her to something else outside of competitive cinematic game playing and finding a port of Shadow of the Colossus. So,
Okay, so who's going to play Cynthia, me or somebody else? I don't care.
you can go for it. So,
All right. So what do I do? I'm like riding this horse?
okay, you see when you point the sword towards the sun,
Yeah?
move it around and it will give a guiding beam to you. So,
Okay. What was that? Was that like a newt? Am I supposed to kill the newts?
Oh yeah, if you can eat those, that'll increase your stamina over time. So
Fucking thing. God.
yeah, no, it's going to be a bitch to do. And you're on the first Colossus. You really don't need it. So at this
But
point, you can come back.
I'm doing it.
Okay, well, yeah, if you want to.
Get back it.
Let's play.
She goes running after the newt. Damn it. So,
But
you play a lot of video games like this? Like, what are you supposed to do? Do we fight? Do you play the Colossus?
no, actually, honest to God, it's actually an enjoyment to watch other people playing it for the first time, just because of how the world is how the world is built up. So,
Look, dude, if you want to get high, you can just say so.
no, I'm actually telling the truth. So, as weird as this sounds,
All
so
right, well, I'm getting high. Want to get high?
okay, I'll take the controller if you want to watch me do it.
No, if we're riding a magical fucking horse around a fantasy land killing giants with a sword, how are you not on drugs right now?
Because I'm weird, okay? I'll just fully admit.
What do you think's gonna happen? You think the officer's gonna come in and piss test you? It's the apocalypse!
Get higher. Smoke all the weed. Pass out.
They do cheap on the left-hand side.
No, you're fine. I'm not being judgmental. I'm on shrooms.
You are not your character.
Huh?
Play. See, he's already illustrated.
It's an overall nerd. I don't care. So you could, yeah. If you want to get high and do this, that's actually even funnier.
Look, one of those archivist guys, like that guy you work with, said that you did a drug deal with the machine, and then you can't give me a bunch of money so that I wouldn't take the town with poison. And I didn't want to sell that hard shit anyway, but like, you know, I gotta make my deal where I can, and that's what those Avatar folks want. But like, you almost got shot by those crazy fascist assholes. Like, it was like 4 days of desolation and apocalypse out there, and like, you don't want to do some shrooms? Like, you don't want to like relieve yourself that way? Like,
You know, man,
Honestly, this
if
is bad
anybody
news.
was going to blaze up about it, it's pointed to you.
Yeah.
Besides,
I
this shit's
would
good.
think that would honestly. I
Can
would.
I say there? I'm in the background getting high.
Kowloon is. You know, honestly, there.
Or maybe can I?
you
just,
can make a character choice, right? She's just confused.
Oh, yeah,
She's
no.
perplexed by this.
No, like honestly, considering the last couple weeks when we've been doing jobs, the thought has crossed my mind just because of shit I've now seen. But honestly, I think it would just be to my personal detriment if I started that, because I honestly don't know if I have an addiction-prone personality. I just rather not test it out. So, and honestly, my addictions to an electronic medium and to music, everybody tells me is terrible, is probably
It's
enough.
pretty terrible. But fine, yeah, take the reins. Literally, I'm going to go blaze up.
Cool.
So, cut forward to 2 hours. Stab it! Stab! Oh, man. That black stuff comes out, like, super fast. What do you think, like, the PSI is in those things? Like,
Oh, at least 1 million.
yeah,
So,
man, they are, like, pressurized.
it's not anime blood type, but it's at least tendriling out to you.
Fucking
So,
Colossi have hypertension.
Can I have Ludwig come in to fetch Aaron because of a meeting?
Yes.
All right. So Ludwig comes in.
Ludwig! Oh, God, I love him.
Architects believe
love him.
that not only do they sit at the right hand of God, but that if God ever gets up, they take the chair. Your presence is requested at a meeting.
God, that's deep.
okay, I guess we have something else going on. So, but you tell me how far you get. So, before you get to the 16th Colossus, let me know. Okay?
No, it was fun, man. It was a good time. Thanks.
Architecture is politics.
Can we take a picture with Ludwig smoking a joint first? That would be great.
I don't think it's going to be an issue. Go for it.
Yes! All the druggies crowd around. They are Snapchatting it. It goes all over the all over the Lookabusi here.
Neo BuzzFeed. Drunkies, that were cooler than you.
And somewhere in Ludwig's mind, the robot brain is, it's working.
Soon, dance, my puppets, dance.
All right, David. What does your character do for entertainment?
I don't think I'm going to be playing video games with the drug czar, but I do think Scrabble with the family would be fun.
Okay, so the family that
Is it an actual
the
Scrabble
lone
game?
survivors from your enclave? Yes.
Yes.
All right.
And the reason why I suggest Scrabble is because it's one of the few games that we can play with Lily because she can read her own words on the tray. And it's also going to work fairly well for Robert because now that he's left-handed, he just has to put them up one at a time.
Okay. So who is playing who?
Aaron, you get to be Lily. Tom, you've been Robert before, and you get to be Franklin. Ross,
Yay. I'm Franklin. Which one is Franklin?
the one with no legs.
Okay. I'm cheerful despite my life circumstances.
Don't get up.
Just roll me into a doom territory. We're all going that way.
No.
All right. Yes. So who is winning?
Die rolls.
Die rolls. 7.
3.
Black. 2, not me.
Black. 6.
All right. So it is neck and neck between Mauve and
Lily.
Lily. The rest of you are really just there for company.
Like, I don't have any
Getting your ass
vowels.
beat. Yeah.
I don't have any goddamn vowels.
Oh, don't worry, Robert. There's a few going to open up when I put down void right here. And put a little A in front of it to make it a void.
Fuck you.
You drew in that. That is a T. That's a T you scratched into a D. That's
No.
void.
That's D. That's clearly a D. Want to feel it again? It's
No, I don't want to feel your title. The tile, you're weird.
Okay. Just
Well, it's got
can
a-
I
I'm having a
pause?
good time.
Can I pause this and
Yeah.
say that blind Scrabble arguments of the apocalypse is the saddest thing? I'm pretty bleak, but I could have never conceived of something that fucking pitiful. Go on, this is awesome.
Well,
I'm saying a lone light bulb swings above you.
hey,
In
well,
a desolate room.
hey, it could be.
Are we being filmed in black and white?
Yes.
Hey, it could be Fallout, and we could be ghouls in some sewer as we're slowly going feral.
No, not. Maybe.
All right. Anyway, go on.
Oh, I thought it was a fairly good word. And besides, that means it's Robert's turn.
Oh God.
Well,
Maybe
you've
we
got
could-
an O and an I, and if you can build off of the A, you've got an A there.
That's a vowel.
Yes, it's a vowel, but I don't know. I gotta put. Surely I
How
can put
about
this.
cat? You could do cat right there.
I don't have any of those letters.
No, like use those. Like that right there.
Stop looking at my letters.
No, on the board. You have an A. You just said you had an A.
No, I have no vowels. He put an A on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
since the A is on the board, though, now it's in play. Or you could use the O.
Yeah, don't you?
I have a Z. Can I freaking use a Z?
Actually, you can.
Oh wait, yeah, no. Look, I think you can.
Za.
Do you have a za?
Shut up.
It falls under the heading of onomatopoeia. That means it's allowable.
Is it?
It is.
You should have gotten the rule book like when you.
Well, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to find a Scrabble dictionary yet.
He also hasn't been able to find you legs.
Because you actually.
Oh wait.
You asked for that weeks ago.
Well, wait. Okay. Well. Okay.
Well,
okay.
there is.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. Here's the. Okay. There's the.
Can I?
There's an O here.
No.
So there's an
Okay.
O here, and then there's a
Mine
Y.
invisible. My mute. now.
Ozymandias?
They say voice goes with legs. No, what I was
No
saying.
proper names.
Oh, can I speak?
Oh, yeah, Lily's right. You can't
Can
put
I speak?
Ozymandias.
Please, can I speak? I'm just saying, there's a flea market that opens up. The petty traders who get the refuse, the thrift store guys. They come out a lot of it. I mean, you're gone a lot because the whole taking thing. But I mean, I've got nothing but free time now, and if it was easier to get down to the place where they set up near the fences, I'm sure I could find one pretty easily. So it's just hard to get down there. What with the wheelchair with the broken wheel.
Wait.
Do you want me to get you maybe a better wheel? I mean, I know a couple of guys who can fix that wheel.
Maybe.
Actually, wait, you came into some of those real dolls, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I heard some of those had memory retention skeletons. Why don't you just, chop off legs and repurpose? That's what we're doing.
But felt touches touch those. I don't.
Oh God!
Yeah.
No.
Then we put some bleach on it. What?
No, I don't want people. I'm not. I don't.
Do you think they're humping the legs?
Yes.
Think it's a
As
dog?
is typical Scrabble decisions to petty pick.
Just give me legs.
I am becoming chlamydia, destroyer of pelvises.
All right, so anyway, He needs legs soon, so he's going to go to needy regardless of you pay. Like, it's been weeks and weeks and weeks. He is getting increasingly agitated about his inability to move around. He needs some means of conveyance. There are fairly advanced prosthetics in existence in the near future setting, but
If we could get another one of those robots like Ludwig, we could make him into a centaur.
yeah, great idea.
That's a great use of the robotic technology available to us.
Well, I mean, he could at least get around easier.
Yeah.
Than
The only problem is
wheel.
that he would have quotes spewing out his ass every time he walked around.
And Ludwig would
Also,
eventually
that
take
would
over.
be a rough ride. Those things bounce around a lot.
They
They
jump.
do.
So
It wouldn't be rough.
that's
when
where
they
you're
were
at.
blind.
You can heal your columns of humanity. I decided I'm not going to do the roll to see if you succeed thing, because that is one of the things you can take as a crumble break in humanity. So, yeah, you can heal the humanity columns equal to your dependents. And, now you need to start looking for jobs. So,
Oh, and one thing guys, look, that is on my to-do list. I need to get you legs. I need to get you right-handed again. But I'm not sure which is more important, that or getting us out. One way or another, though. It's going to happen.
I mean, I could contribute more if I had legs.
And if I had a hand, I
Yeah.
could contribute more. And
don't break this off.
wait, oh my god. V-O-L, and using that E, Vol.
Excuse me. Those are
Very good.
Yes!
those are extinct.
We lost the roll.
I think it was actually
Hey.
a disease.
We may have lost the vole, but we kept the chinchilla.
Why?
They went feral in China.
All right, we're stopping this scene.
Pet stores
No,
in
we should
China.
continue on.
They rule
They
the earth
exploded.
now.
You guys need to find a new job. What are you going to do?
What are the... Well, you said we had some options.
Yes,
Yeah.
so you learned about a job offered by the Moth. It has no competition ever. It's a promise she gave you for
Oh, yeah,
giving you
that's
the intel.
Yeah.
So that job line's open whenever it's open, and you don't have to worry about...
By the way, as we're walking
undercutting
back,
you.
like, hey, your name's safe with me. I'll never tell anybody.
Thank you.
Gilf has left the area except for a few remaining advocates, you could say. It appears they've abandoned the job at Ivory Plains. The people they were looking for with subcontracting did not show
sweet.
up.
Okay.
They're apparently staying to receive some contractual obligations if they can find someone, but they have not found anybody yet. And then there is the job from Miss Matternick.
What's
Talking about distributee.
Was that the one fuck with the election or the other one?
Yes,
Okay.
the elections at Distributee City, which are quickly approaching. Dr. Epicurus is gone. Apparently, he has gone to Distributee, but apparently she's still offering work for some reason. You don't know.
Oh, he's going to be the competition there.
Yeah.
We should probably deal with, at least ask the job for the Matternick because, again, we live here and we don't want them to kill us in our sleep. So, that's...
Well, they're not going to kill us in our sleep. We're selling real dolls.
Well,
And we brought them drugs.
It's true. I read a report morale has increased in this town like 10%.
Between all the drugs and the doll sex, it's a practical utopia.
Living the dream.
collectivist utopia.
I saw someone walking down the street. They had a half smile on their face.
Yeah.
You know how long it's been since I've seen that?
I don't know.
Was that one of the guys who was throwing the rocks or not throwing the rocks?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's an important distinction there.
Was he smiling because he hit you with a rock?
No, they're afraid to throw rocks at me because they realize I bleed,
Yeah.
and I might run over to them.
And you might throw a barrel at them.
Oh, there's that. Yeah.
Okay.
Or a cinder block.
Well, I'm going to do a research roll, or actually not research, networking. See if I can find out about the Resisti.
Okay.
The Matternick job.
Yeah, the Matternick job. Because I know that it's going to take place at totally not Amazon. And that is an 8/7.
Yes, so what are you trying to find out?
Can we find out the basics of the job?
Well, what is the
it gonna
equilibrium?
entail, or
What's the equilibrium? That's a good one.
Yes, like 10 of them. Oh, you did a very nice job making it.
17. So it's gone up. Demand has increased.
Ooh, a lot of demand, some decent amount of competition for it. Right?
No?
No, Epicurious has left. Apparently it went to Distributy, but apparently Matternick is still hiring people out.
Okay. Huh. What do we get? What does Le Corbusier get for that enclave?
They are known. Well, that's another research role, actually. Or a meme role. I would allow it.
I'll do a meme roll.
Alright, sorry.
7/2 on me.
Yep.
So Le Corbusier and many people in the area, they are responsible for most of the drone smuggling in the area. The big box retail stores were dying and on their last legs as of the time of the crash. Everything had gone over to online distribution, and the heads of that department in various areas were it is an actual Amazon dealership, and they'd gone almost exclusively to drone distribution, as those could be solar and nat gas powered, which is cleaner energy, which is how they sold it, but it was also easier to automate that than to hire truck drivers, especially when you're delivering, books here and there and light packages. So Distributy is a massive acres upon acres, like tens of thousands of acres wide warehouse complex, which is 5 to 6 stories tall, with used to have automated robotic servers that would get things from shelves and find things. But it was absolutely massive indoors, and as a result of being indoors and fenced and highly industrial, well fortified. So it is the closest thing you have to an existing city out here rather than your little township. So they are responsible for keeping the drones running, since many of them are solar and they have lots of green hacks. They can keep going out and they can keep distributing books. They distribute scrap metal frequently that they rip from the roofs of shelves. They sell scrap concrete that they use jackhammers to break up to make gigantic indoor farms. And yes, so Distributed is a major pole here.
Okay, so we need to. That it sounds like it pays pretty well. I mean, we want to get the moth job we can wait on, and then the Ivory Plains Tower job.
So I don't trust them. So
we could do a research roll to see if that pays even better.
so I can check. I'll check the equilibrium on that.
You know what? Why don't I ask my friends?
Well, I'll do it. So you can do
Well,
it.
is it a networking check or a research check?
It depends on how you want to find it out.
Okay.
At least look online for the. I'll go ahead and look online for any of.
TakerNet.
Yeah,
Our friend.
Lifelines.
Yeah, lifelines.
The forums for takers.
Yeah. So, and I should be able to get a pulse on that. So, excuse me.
Critical failure.
Yeah, nothing. So,
Nope. There is not a lot on what Gilf wants to subcontract.
You know what? Why don't I ask a couple of friends? That's a 13/3.
Okay. Rumor has it is that Gilf has a hard and fast rule about jobs getting too hot. They get a lot of people because you're just attacking the weakest, the most physically crippled of casualties in what is usually a confined, secure location of a nursing home. As crazy and hardcore and nuts as those guys are, they are typically they get out. They're very, very much risk reward, and they get out the second there's something too risky. So if Gilf is subcontracting out, even though they have the people, it means that the guys basically went on strike. They encountered something that they didn't want to do.
Ooh,
And
probably aberrant. Let's go for that one. Or not. Maybe not. But, okay. Research to figure out equilibrium.
on that one,
Yeah.
did you make it?
Yes. 13/7.
Yeah. Equilibrium for that one is 17.
Okay, so they pay the same. So it sounds like the Pulte one would be more intrigue, political stuff, possibly getting shot at by people. The Guild
I don't know how I feel about that.
Guild one sounds like a tricky dealing with something out in the lost that is more, casualty based. Vector.
That's really
probably not.
That's really more my wheelhouse.
Okay, so that's a vote for Guild.
I was leaning more towards distributing because, well, Robert needs new legs. Or, no, Franklin needs new legs and Robert needs a hand.
Yeah.
And I figured that's a big box distributor store. They probably still have them in the wrapper.
Well, yeah. Well, it's been 5 years. Probably not. But, I mean, if we get bounty from either job, they will still ship it to us, with the drones that they have so many of. But, I mean, you're right. Your specialty is in dealing with, casualties.
I heard things that are already dead and some that are not.
But you're a good talkie person. So, I don't know. So, we're kind of at a standstill. I'm undecided. What about you?
As it looks, I would still rather go for distributed only just because I don't trust Ivory Towers at all. So
What the?
Well, Ivory Towers
Because
is
they're
trustworthy.
religious?
Ivory Plains.
or Ivory
Oh,
Plains.
yeah. Ivory Plains is very trustworthy. It's Guilf I don't trust.
Well, no. It's
Well, they're
also
the ones who quit the job.
Oh,
They were
well,
going to
it's
do.
also
We're doing
their-
what they couldn't do.
It's also
Guild
their
subcontractor.
Yeah, and
Took
also-
a job for Ivory Plains. They couldn't finish it.
Yeah, we would be doing what they couldn't finish off.
They're trying to get
So that'd be
out.
good for our rep to prove that we're better than them. Not that we need any.
They could provide a
We're
reply.
badass already.
Yeah. Distributed could also get us in more trouble with people because we're probably going to be monkey wrenching.
Everyone, I freed my shoe!
Yeah!
The internet rejoices!
Yay.
Is there going to be fan art based on this?
The shot, please! We need some
Caleb holding the shoe aloft like...
A fireman pulling the shoe out of a well.
A chair with big angry eyes. I have a shoe. Be like a political cartoon, everything's labeled. Like Caleb, the poor game designer. The chair represents capitalism. The shoe represents your wages. Stop. Get back to the game.
Caleb has the vapors.
Yeah, I can't decide until we figure out more about each job, what we'd have to do. I guess we could talk to Metternich and find out, since she's already here.
While you've researched and you networked, you could try other fanatics to learn more about the jobs.
We could tap into a reference.
You could tap a reference.
Let's
Do you
see.
need more information?
Who Epicurus was supposed to do it, but didn't?
Epicurus is at distributed.
Okay. Epicurus is probably going to be our opposition.
might be our opposition.
Or might be a possible aid.
Or they're for unrelated reasons. Maybe they're just providing, election scrutiny or observing, or bodyguarding somebody. I don't know. But the Ivory Plains job.
Wait a minute, back that one up. Did you say Epicurus and bodyguarding in the same sentence?
Well, the consumer is always dumb.
Here. I'll drink to that.
So we could.
Roost.
Does anybody know anybody from Guilf? We could get the inside dirt on what was so scary. You probably know someone from Guilf. I'd spot you for this one. I kind of want to find out.
So, okay.
They might even like your book.
Probably not. But I will go.
They had terrible jobs. They probably had
I will
terrible-
tap a reference with Gil.
So, were you really drunk at the time?
So, I really don't want to talk about this. So, other than just
So,
the
yes.
world's golden oldies don't mean that much to me anymore.
Okay, so
That got weird.
are you tapping a reference?
Yes, I am tapping a reference.
All right, so who do you know in Guilf?
The woman.
You can determine the name, and I can determine the relationship, or you can determine the relationship, and I can determine the name.
Relationship friendly.
I should play this up.
Friendly with benefits.
Maud.
Wow.
Maud, yep.
Run with that as you will.
All right.
He will.
Can do.
My God, Aaron, what have you done?
All right. Burn a charge off your specs to call Maud.
Okay, so,
She is
Left
not here.
yep. So, on Ubix Skype.
Yeah, she calls up. There's just angry metal in the background. You see a bunch of people drinking and throwing bottles at a screen that is playing Caligula. Hold on! I'm going. Hold on! And then it goes outside, and the specs get on. It's like, hey, what's up?
Hey, Ahmad, how's it going?
Hey, it's you. It's you, the guy.
Yeah, IP, how's it going?
Yes. IP.
Hey, Buckaroo.
Yes. That was your name.
Mod,
And I remembered that.
that's a miracle, Mod. That really is.
I remember other things.
Oh,
I don't believe it.
that's why he doesn't use drugs. He had a bad experience.
Anyway, hey, I was wanting to possibly ask you some info. There was a job that I heard you and your crew were doing for Ivory Towers that you decided...
Ivory Plane.
Or Ivory Plains, I keep saying it. Ivory Plains that you're no longer on?
Well, we got chapters, we're not like Walmart. But I heard about that. Are those God Botherers?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, these are trade secrets. We can't really reveal these things. It's very against regulations. We have extensive guidelines.
Driver.
So, come on. If you're paying, so...
Well, yeah, no. Sure.
Well, the thing is, I've been at least informed that we would make it worth your while. We wouldn't expect any information. It's like any information without payment, and also nothing that's too proprietary. We're just wanting to know the reasons why that may have just been abandoned.
It's exactly proprietary.
Oh yeah, no, it's aberrants. It's definitely aberrants. Then we don't fuck with the weird ones. That's the thing. See, we recruit a lot. Like our human resources, we recruit a lot from like raiders. They get tired of it, and people that come in from the cold, so to speak. But when you're out there that long, when you're living Darwin like that, you don't have the luxury of like pretending they're not real or all that stuff. You're not one of those skeptics, are you? You're not one of those aberrant truther assholes. You don't think they're not real or shit like that. You think we're all just crazy.
Well, you've known how long that's like we've both been out here. It's like we've seen crazy shit. So either which way, that's like I know it's something weirder other than the normal casualties wandering around there. So
So it's aberrants. We go on strike for aberrants. That's the one thing. You got to stay pretty alpha to be in charge of Gilf, and there's not a lot of people saying no to you. But that's the one thing we pretty much walk off a site for. We don't do it. It's not what we got in for. We can't even put Grandpa in Grandpa's arrest. We're not like fucking soldiers or shit. So when it gets weird, we just walk out. So that's probably what happened.
So no, that's at least that's a good enough start to go off of. So
I hear their Ivory Plains is trying to expand. They're a lot of quiverful out that way. So they got a lot of kids. But there's a place. It's the closest to their gated community that they would allow. They fucking zoned everything out from them to keep the plains open. But it's called Westminster Place. It was the largest nursing facility in Illinois before it went down. Poor bastards had no chance. Very assisted living, no locks on the door, no corrupt nurses. Oh man, they fell within the first days. It got pretty ugly. So we were going to clear it out for them because it's basically a giant apartment complex with full security resources. But, they're just really trying to cut costs now. Everyone went home. It's not going to be them. They're just trying to get a back-out clause by getting a new person hired on. They're trying to, stop their losses.
So that's sounding a little more shadier than they normally do, so... But, no, I think that'll at least do us for right now. Anything else or just...
No, I mean, you coming my way anytime soon? Speaking of shady...
Yeah.
I remember some things. Like the end of Evangelon. It was just apocalyptic.
How old were we assuming Maud was?
I don't know. I'm not going to make it creepy if you are.
She's 14.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Apparently Tom will. Fuck.
You're welcome.
Damn it.
It had to happen.
No, it's not.
We really don't want to be on that FBI
I was
watch.
thinking more like
Yeah, because the FBI exists.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
whatever.
sure the
Late
FBI
40s,
watched
so-
those.
Yeah,
still
late
exists.
40s.
late 40s. So, but yeah. Any case, well, I have
Susan
your
Sarandon.
I have your UBEC address. I will let you know.
All right, honey.
Oh, turn that charm on.
Beep. Why did I do that?
All right. So that's what you know about that job.
How far is Westminster
After
Place
taking
from
a
this?
quick peek at her on your laptop,
3
screen,
legs.
3 legs.
I could see that.
The what?
Said after taking a look at her on his laptop screen, he said, "Why did I do that? Why?"
Yeah, no, like Susan Sarandon, like a little harder, like a little more weathered, but yeah, no. Does she look like that? Am I wrong?
In my mind, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's more.
there is absolutely nothing wrong with having a Mr. and or Mrs. Robinson.
Exactly. It's apocalypse, man.
Can't handle it, man. It's the
Yeah,
apocalypse.
you're the one getting high all the time. Yeah, you spend all your time at the drug dealer's apartment.
All right, so
I was playing
yeah,
video
you have to
games.
relay this
playing
information.
video games.
All right, so razzing the new guy in the break room.
Yeah.
In the tent with absolutely no ventilation. You got a
But
contact.
here's your
out.
information, and you're giving me the goddamn bounty. Dude.
I will give you a bounty. That was worth it. So, aberrant fight, or well, let's talk to Metternich. I mean, unless we,
Oh.
or do you want to spend a bounty to figure out what that job is?
You know what? Why don't I call? I've got a contact up there at Resisti somewhere, I think.
Okay.
I know that Labriska knew somebody up there. That we had a good grapevine.
Labriska
Yeah, let's call Lab again. See what he can
Lab. Okay.
Okay, who's Labriska again? Help me out.
say. Basically, one of the Enclave members who made it out, but still has a lot of contacts in.
Okay. So he's one of your references. Is he already
Yeah.
on your sheet, or have I played him before?
You have. He's always very put upon.
Okay.
What do you want now?
All right, fine. That's actually how he responds when you burn a charge off your specs. So, what do you want now?
Hey, Lab, how's the weather? How are things? How's the wife?
Did you not hear what I said? Are we having? Is there cloud cover? Is there signal interference?
What do you know about Resisti?
Resisti? Distributy?
Oh, sorry.
Distribution City. It's a word fusion.
It's a portmanteau.
Yeah. Yeah, their elections are coming up.
Yeah, apparently Metternich's got a job for us up there.
Who's
what can
that?
you tell? Person here in our enclave, where we are right now,
One of the leaders.
wants us to go up there and do something. Can you tell me anything about what's going on there other than elections? Who are the power players? Who do we need to keep an eye out for?
Oh, I don't know who the power players are, but I know there are elections coming up. The dumb bastards. I mean, they're practically fucking feudal to keep that many people alive up there that long. But they pretend to have some sort of democracy, so they fucking wrote a constitution. It's come up for fucking renewal on the executive branch. Or I think it might be parliamentary. They might be electing a king because, you know, apparently the fuckers didn't have enough books around to know that you can't do that. But anyway, they're electing a new king because they wrote in their fucking constitution. But everybody is in everybody's pockets up there. I mean, I've never seen as big a place with so few takers groups operating out of it. I mean, they're there, but everybody's in somebody's pocket. So I imagine if you're going up there, you're running security for the elections and the ballots. Because nobody from Distributy is going to be out of somebody's pocket. At the same time, if they're hiring you, they don't have any civic funds. They don't have any municipal governments that would be hiring you. That would be third party. So you're probably going up there to be, you know, neutral, third party, fair and balanced observers that are being paid by a specific candidate to make that person win.
Kind of what I thought.
Man,
Makes sense.
the sarcasm was.
America survives.
Wait, ask him how violent it is in there. Like how when the knives come out, are they metaphorical knives or literal knives, or are the knives really shotguns?
Good point. What he said.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what neighborhood you're in.
So are they going to use more than sharp words, or are they going to use bayonets?
I mean, I visited there once and I stayed in graphic novels. It was lovely. But, fuck, you get into, like, self-help and erotica, they'll cut your throat for your shoes. I mean, it depends on what neighborhood you're in.
I thought erotica was the nice neighborhood.
Oh, no. No. You do not want to go to erotica after dark.
Words to live by.
That's a neighbor. Remember, those would be the print erotica. Those are all
And, like, the believers love it up there. Like, they recruited... the Randians are heavy in nonfiction. They got a big pack of alphas running around those streets. Like, it's a clusterfuck.
So do we want to get shot at by people, or do we want to have to face scary aberrants?
You know,
We could possibly, maybe, depending on what the aberrant is.
You could just say fuck it and go with the moss.
Yeah.
You have no idea what that job is.
Yeah. But we could... Yeah.
But they're trustworthy.
They're trustworthy, yes.
Yes, they are.
I didn't say that they weren't.
You're really quick to defend them. What's going on?
We already agreed on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know why.
yeah. We were.
Is all the protein checks going to your...
I don't know anymore.
Okay.
Malleus, do you know who we are?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're
Do you? Do you know who he is?
Yes, I'm well aware of who
Dude,
he
you
is.
just touched me.
Yeah.
With a gloved hand.
Oh, okay. You're right. You wear purple so often. I forget that's not your skin color.
Jeez.
What? It's his thing. Like, am I wrong? So I think maybe we should go to the Aberrants, because if they... One, I think it's a more direct challenge, and obviously playing more to the house of, our Slayer.
I could have gone with that, but no, it's Malleus.
Malleus is good. Malleus the Slayer.
Just Malleus.
Okay.
Look, I can't start calling unless I earn that name.
I don't even know if they're going to let him in. We don't even know if Distribute will let him in.
There is that. I mean...
Hi, I'm a walking biohazard. Can I come in here?
Yeah. Plus, even if there is going to be violence in a city, they might...
There are latents in Distributed.
Okay.
Latency is too common to not occur.
Okay.
You might be confined, and you might be looked down on, but...
It's like, latents, please report to our death camps.
Well, let's
When
just-
I say death
just-
camps, I meant happy camps.
And by happy camps, I mean, yeah.
So we... so the Moth's job, I mean, yeah, they won't pay as well, and I kind of want to do one of these higher paying ones, because they're both paying 17 base, which is...
That is a lot.
Yeah.
For Allison.
Yes. And I think it's going to be a more straightforward challenge. And that's the thing is with those political things is, you never know who's going to betray you or who you're going to get stabbed in the back. I mean, guns are scary too.
Well, just expect that everybody...
I trust vectors and casualties more than I do people.
So I'm voting for the Ivory Plains job. But, if everyone else votes differently, I'm fine.
IP?
Yeah, seeing as this might be a better way, I'll go for Ivory Towers as well. Or Ivory Field.
Ivory Plains.
Okay.
There must be
Malleus?
Ivory Towers.
You have a neurological disorder that prevents you from saying that one word.
Malleus.
I already voted for what I thought.
All right.
Still stands, but
Okay.
I go with the group.
Okay.
So what are
Ivory
you
Plains
doing?
it is.
Ivory Plains job. All right.
Well,
so
no matter how I vote, it's going to end up Ivory Plains. So, Ivory Plains it is.
Can you imagine the entire voting dynamic of this group would leave if we got...
Of course, if Aaron switched his vote, then we'd have tie. Then I'd just roll a die to see who got it. So, and I'd accept the die.
And then we start bribing you.
Ow.
I know how democracy works.
Okay. Yeah.
So do I. That's why Ivory Plains is actually sounding a lot better.
all right.
It's just an aberrant.
A inn, basically, in one of the old English buildings.
Oh yeah, we also have a contact with the guy. So,
Yeah.
or is that just gives us the job? So,
You had a no competition contact for a job line that you started, but you didn't take the job, so
Right.
there is competition. But a certain cubicle in the old grad assistant office that has been farmed out as basically a flop house, where a member of GILF is staying, and you can go negotiate with him.
What's his name? Or her name?
He has not. His name is not on the mesh. It is a series of asterisks.
Okay.
Ellipsy.
Hi there, Asterisk.
What?
Hi.
Who are you?
We are the Brutalists. We're Taker Group.
How fucking long did it take you?
To do what?
That asshole Thomasenberg said you were going to be here weeks ago.
We
In this
have...
fucking place. Everybody talking to you about like, form and symmetry. And God damn it, I hate it here.
The door handle is the handshake of the building.
Is that a fucking robot? Is
Yeah.
that a fuck robot? I like it.
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
No, please stay.
No, you're cool, man. Come in.
Okay,
Come in.
all right.
Am I talking to you? Are you the man in charge?
He's the negotiator.
I'm
the technical.
You're the man in charge?
Hi, how you
Cool.
doing?
I should have warned you. It's like
I'm Cousin Fucker. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, your name was...
Cousin Fucker. It's what they call me.
Okay,
We
cousin.
made the right choice.
Hey, cousin fucker, I'm Alias.
Oh, hello, FBI watch list.
Oh, man. You Leighton?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Shakes your hand. Licks it afterwards. I'm immune. I don't give a fuck. You gonna come at me? You want my blood? You want my blood? You'll pay for it.
He's my next character.
Actually, cousin, we were more thinking about a job.
Mr. Fucker to you. Get it right.
Okay, seriously, can we hire this
You want
guy?
your boys in here? You want your boys in here? We're gonna gang negotiate me? You gonna shout me down, talk about synergy and shit? Are we gonna talk like men? What's going on?
I will
And I'm
be...
getting flashbacks.
I was just stepping out. Yeah, so, we have to make a choice if you want to be in the room or if you want to run a scam outside of it.
Scam room.
You can two-man negotiate, but then it's one person makes a check. I wrote those rules you were talking about.
Yeah.
We need to try those sometime.
Well, why don't we do that? I'll be in the room, so... Because I'll
All right.
be the
And I'll run it.
consultant.
Well,
All right.
Yeah.
does that mean that you don't get to run a scam, though?
No, but I can make a roll if you don't.
But he can make... if, like, your skill is lower than his skill in a certain area,
Like
he
foresight.
can make that check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's still charm skills to move things.
Okay.
But if you're intimidating and he's the nice guy,
Right.
that works out. So, all
Or if
right.
you're the calm one and you just...
So leadership check.
That is a 11 over 6.
11 over 6. So you're at 5 rounds, and you know it.
Clap your hands.
Doot doot.
It's hard to find good architecture.
All right, you want to go first, or you want a second?
We'll go second. Let's let him do it first. So what's the job?
All right, look, we got some Hatterfest rules in the organization because we like order. We can run around with fucking chickens with their head off. So look, some things happened. Some boys walked off the job. I can't say they were right to do so. I can't say they're wrong. It's not my place. It's my place to get somebody to do the job because Gilf comes through. You go to Grandma I'd like to fuck because you want reliability. So, what we need you to do is we need you to do the job we were going to do, but we don't want to do anymore.
That doesn't really sound very reliable to me, but okay. You still haven't told me what the job entails other than you didn't want to do it.
What do you think? We're called Gilf. You go in a fucking old people place, you kill all the old people. It's what we do.
But this is one that you didn't want to do
Yes!
because it was young people?
What's your play, man? I know you're a college boy up here, but I ain't your fucking professor. I ain't here to answer your goddamn questions. You want the job or not? So that's his pull. Intimidation. Moving down. How are you going to respond?
Just spray paint your teeth chrome. Witness me!
It might work.
Probably would.
Okay, move to get him chrome spray paint.
You think you're harder than us? Do you? We don't mess around with grannies. We go after the real game. Okay, do you know what we've done so far in the past couple of weeks?
Yeah,
We've
sure.
dealt with... What?
We can't tell them that much.
Yeah, that's we've done shit that you will.
I advise you good.
No, dude, show the video of us driving...
Oh yeah, we can show them.
You already used that rep spot.
It's a new person.
You're YouTube now. That's how the world works. You're
We've
an
gone
old
against
me.
raiders. We've gone against casualties. We've gone against vectors. We've gone against fucking lions, and we
And
survived.
cultists. Oh yeah, we did kill cultists.
And cultists. Thank you
So what role is that?
Outsmarted the machine.
for that. Intimidation.
It can prevent sensitivity checks. That's what intimidation can do. It can't move you.
Okay.
So just
In that case, persuade.
Okay.
Aggressive.
You can
persuasion.
prevent sensitivity checks. That's good.
That's going to be 12 over 7.
12 over 7, yes. You make a move. All right. That's one round down. Does anyone want to do a scam?
Find me a spot.
Tom, you could actually use intimidate to try and scare someone who's revealing dirt about.
Yeah.
Swear to me about
Though.
No, about cousin fucker. He's been staying here for weeks.
Cousin fucker has been staying here for.
Yeah, yes. Just go talk. Yeah, I guess I'll go talk to somebody. Get like a sort of like.
Oh, wait a minute. I know.
Tell me about him.
Maybe not. Whoa. That, maybe not that far, that fast.
Well, I like his intimidate. So, what can you tell me about this cousin fucker guy?
You're a big, strong guy. Just crush a rock in your hands and be like, "Tell me."
Or just crush it. I could crush a skull. Like
Well, okay.
Let's start with a rock.
no, I'll just go like
What a random
arms crossed.
casualty skull.
Like tell me about this person. I hear he.
Who are you talking to?
Try to find someone that
Who
knows this
lives
guy.
near him?
Yeah, who lives near him.
So this is the inn then. So it's a lecture hall and a graduate assistant office that has been partitioned off with thin walls of people traveling through La Cabusier. So do you want to ask the person in the room next to him before you guys get there? I guess?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just going to barge through the sheet, I guess?
He's going for an intimidate check.
Yeah.
All right, intimidate them. Tell me what you know.
Ty.
Then no. Who are you? Why are you in my room?
Like, do you know anything about the guy that's staying in the room next to you?
Get out of here.
Okay.
Like, very sorry to disturb you, sir.
I have to wash that sheet now. Damn it.
I must apologize. What the hell is going? Oh, I'm in a good mood. That's why. Yeah. I knew it. Like the anger is all important. Open again. I'm sorry again about this.
Stop touching things.
Actually, another one.
His failed attempts are almost as good as successes. I mean,
Another way we could try. Who runs the this particular hotel?
Well,
That's your scam.
Okay.
that'll be on the next round.
Yeah.
All right, so no spot there. Next one is like, look, man. Here's the thing. We're pretty hardcore. I mean, I know we don't go big for the casualties, but we're not fond of other humans. They judge us. We don't like that. I mean, who are they to judge one man's means and vice versa? Fuck them. Anyway, if you do a job for Gilf, you'll be seen as the guy who did what couldn't be done. You will be able to play that for future play. We don't have a lot to give you now. We took a big loss on this one. We took a big wash. Shouldn't have known not to work with those bastards in Ivory Plains. But you'll get out of this cred. So he's promised you a gift spot in that you get a rep spot if you do this job. So Tougher Than Gilf is a rep spot that you can play later for extra
Is
sway.
that treated as a gift?
It's treated as a gift. So he's going to move 2 sway.
Can I make a sensitivity check?
If he doesn't make a check, then yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can't be sizing it up while they're talking? Okay.
let's see.
Actually, I would allow it if you could, make your sensitive check and make a criminality check to communicate that to David in such a way as the other guy doesn't. Do you have criminality or something?
Yeah,
My
I mean-
boss, his attention is going to be on me.
I have it at 1, so...
All right, well, then do a sensitivity check.
Nope. Failed that.
Nope. You can spend will.
Yeah. I could.
All right.
I don't want to, because we're dealing with aberrants.
Yeah, this is going to
Very wise. So, yes, that's his move. He's going to push 2 sway.
Going to go for the hardcore persuade then. Really? That's what you're offering is just rep, more hardcore than Gilf. What part of fucking Lions did you miss? You guys are a bunch of granny stabbers. We have done way, way worse than that.
All right, you're still being cruel.
Yeah.
So are you intimidating him so he can't make sensitivity checks? Because you can stay a spot, but he won't make a sensitivity check.
Would he not realize that and not be and waste his turns by trying to figure out?
No, but he'd be basically deprived of spots because he just used his gift spot.
Okay. So you could do that.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, either intimidate or I'm trying to push him to the point where he's going to show me his tells.
I do have a line for
It's a mechanical thing. Which skill are you going to roll for?
Sensitivity?
No, intimidate. I'd prevent him from using
Sensitivity, you could do that if you want to. You stay in the spot, but you're trying to piss him off to see what he's angry about. It's a sensitivity tell as to try to rile him up to see what.
Oh, you want to give us exposure? Do you know what?
No, I mean, like calling him granny stabbers would be a way to do that.
Okay, but I don't know.
But he would. You had a line.
I do have a line. Oh, you want to give us exposure? You people die from exposure.
All right. So what are you doing, David?
Why don't I go for the sensitivity?
Okay. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I guess I can.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll spend 1 will to flip that. I can get away with 1.
Okay.
So that will make it a 12 over 4.
He looks genuinely hurt that you would, like when you say the word granny, it's not stabbing them. It's the word granny when his face drops. Like, how disrespectful of you to say that of the elderly. So whatever you say about Cousin Fucker, he kills old people because they don't deserve the horror of being a casualty wandering for years until they fall apart. He does it because they live hard lives.
Lost his grandma.
Yeah, and they need to be relieved of that. So Cousin Fucker has a soft spot as in a care for the elderly. So you know that much. All right, Aaron, what scam do you want to do?
Try to get more of a spot, another spot on him by interviewing the person who runs the hotel. So
okay.
So just go up and ask, hey, do I actually know this person's name, or know the person running Charles. So
what skill do you want to use?
I would say
Intimidate. Swear to me.
Persuasion with him. So since I know guest information is pretty restricted, probably.
So you want to talk to the innkeeper and persuade him to let you know about Cousin.
Yes.
To try and learn a spot.
Yes.
All right.
So I learn a spot. Hey, Charles. That's like, do you know anything about this Cousin Fucker guy from Gilf? So he, given the fact that he was just kind of, we're possibly looking into a job, but he's kind of acting weird.
And you're welcome for those stability vitamins you can now buy.
All right,
Which
make
you
a roll
clearly
for it.
need after dealing with Cousin Fucker.
Yeah. Breaking probability again. So
Might want to use the dice.
this is going to be bad. I'll use my will on that one.
All right, I'll let you reroll it.
All right. Nope.
Just a normal failure, though.
Yep, normal failure. So
We at Le Cabusian would never stoop to gossiping about our clients with the likes of you.
oh, the ones who brought in necessary medicines and defended this
A
city.
latent employer, an infection risk, and a war profiteer. That's how I would put it, sir. Good day.
Good day, Charles.
Nose high and
It's like, oh yes, you and your blasted lady. He disgusts me. He's behind me, isn't he?
Ah! All right, third round. Captain Fucker's up. He's heads up. He's going to move one sway. Actually, no, he's not. He's going to use sensitivity. You haven't used that against. It's like, what are you all about, man? What are you all about? What makes you tick? What do you want out of this? Why don't you go over the fence? Why don't you just stay here with your buddies? Why don't you stay here with your friends? He starts smelling your face. So he's made a sensitivity check and trying to learn. Well, he's learned what he responds.
Okay.
So yeah.
Can I use deception first to prevent?
You can
him
use
from
deception once he pushes sway.
Ah.
He always learns the
Can I
sway.
make another sensitivity check?
Well, I mean, if he doesn't want to do the move, when you're the second man in the room, you're combining your skills together, but you can only
But I'm not combining. I mean, mechanically, there really is no reason for me to be in here now that I think about it. I thought I could do something like that, but my
Well, do you want to retcon your way out and do a scam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
basically.
is good because the other
The second man in the room thing, basically.
Second man in the room allows you to do PC hive mind.
Well,
I don't have this skill, so you do the skill.
Yeah.
You have this skill, so I have this skill. Yeah, it allows you to do PC hive mind.
I've just cripplingly over-specialized in charisma.
right. Yeah, I will do. Okay, yeah, sorry, you do.
I've added rules for hiring a fixer character
Yeah.
where
Oh, you
you
did?
can
Okay.
spin bounty as a group along with communal assets like
Yeah.
your Humvee
Okay.
to group role play one person.
Okay.
Sorry,
you.
or a PR firm,
Right.
in case you want to do that. But
Yeah.
this is the other thing I have.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Let's see. I'm going to use persuasion to move again. And this time I'm going to lean on his spot.
well, he's pushing 0 sway, so you can push him with the 1 sway,
Okay.
or you can push him 2 by using your spot. It's up to you.
Well, this is round 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if Ross can get a spot, that'll give me... If I can push him 1...
Well, actually, I mean, would it be okay if we didn't give you a spot?
Okay. Why?
I kind of want to see how jobs
Okay.
are when they're imperfect. Like, you guys have been bashing them
Right.
up every time.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, we could not accept the job. I mean, if he doesn't pay enough.
You could not accept the job, and then you undercut and you go to a different negotiation.
Right.
So that would also be a mechanic.
Okay.
That's out. Like,
Sure.
either way, I'd be interested to see what happens
Okay.
from a game design perspective. It's not like I want to fuck you guys. I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
fuck you guys.
Right, but we
I
have
just
to
want
test
see
it
what.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I just want to see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, cousin fucker might want to fuck you guys, but that's
well,
that's
that's cousin
situation.
fuck. I mean,
Right.
it's in the name.
Never mix business and pleasure. Don't shit where you eat.
Exactly. Persuade, and I'm going to lean on that spot since I got it.
All right.
Look, I realize you got a job to do, but so do we. Okay, I got to put food on. I got to put food in bellies. I got to keep a roof over heads. And if doing that means that I'm going to give some of these people the surcease they really, really deserve, I mean, that's one of the things that you guys do, right? You kill the elderly so that they're not out here anymore. And do you know how many of these vectors, these aberrants, these casualties out here have really been out here for too long? Just tell me what the job entails. Other than...
I already told you.
Well, not really.
We
He
didn't tell
has
him.
not told you.
Oh, okay.
He has not told me...
He's told them they don't want to do the job anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
All right, so roll persuasion
That's a 9 over 3.
with a black.
Yeah, this one's my black.
Okay.
That's a 6. Oh, yeah.
7, 8, 9 from
Yeah.
the skill over 3.
All right, yeah. So you push 2. Little tear comes to his eye. Yeah, and so he is moved by that. So we'll move straight to the second round. So another thing intimidation can do, since you don't have the sheet in front of you, it can also be used to end negotiations early with a threat to walk out. Like, all right, fine, I don't get the job. Find somebody else who can do it better.
Right.
If you want to end early rounds. So that's another thing to kind of test since we're out of scams. And thank you for doing that again.
Sure.
So he's got a spot. He's going to try and push 2 on you. So what are your spots again, David?
Fatalist, Archivist, and True Believer.
Look, man, you ever read shit about samurais? Like, fucking Bushido, dude. I know you're into it. I've been reading your shit on the forums. Like, you're already dead. You're the only one who can do this job, man. If you don't do it, no one else is gonna do it. It's gonna run rampant. But you're already dead. You don't know fear. You don't know fear. You're the only one who can do this. This is not about money, man. This is about the community. This is about people. You're the one who can do it. You're the one who can ease their passing into the next world. Because it's doomed, man. We all know it's over. You don't name yourself cousin fucker because you expect to have kids and live in a retirement home of your own. Like, I know what you're feeling, man. It's got to be you. It's got to be you. But I'm on a limited budget. So he's playing Fatalist. Are you want to use Deception?
Gonna try Deception.
Okay.
That is a 4/3.
Black?
Yes.
Okay.
You rolled black.
You
one.
rolled 2 black die, so I don't know.
Well, the one with the red numbers is my red die.
Okay, all right.
So that's,
I'm just asking. I just
Yeah.
didn't know.
and trying very hard to just not
Yeah,
touch
yeah.
them.
I can see it.
You're right. I don't know fear, but you want to know what you don't know? Greed. Greed is far more powerful a force.
Greed, for lack of a better word. Is
Okay.
good.
So
alright.
you got deception. He pushed one sway. So what are you going to come back with to push your one sway? You don't have a spot on him. So he pushed one sway. If you use sensitivity to get another spot, he's going to push it down. Then you can try and push 2. Or you can try and push what, but then you stay heads up at the same place.
Perception.
Okay?
What you may or may not have realized about me is that I am one of the last consummate professionals left in this bird.
So by perception, you meant persuasion.
Oh, yeah, persuade.
All right, so roll persuasion.
My group and I have got the highest success rate out of any takers that you can find in this region. That's 10/8.
All right, so you go 1 to 1. You stay heads up. You enter the last round. So you can try and push him back, stay heads up, or your play could be intimidation. End it right now. Go straight to the leadership check.
I'm going to go for end it right now.
Okay, well he will start. It's like intimidation would jump ahead in the order, basically.
Okay.
So how are you going to intimidate him to? Let's do this, or I walk out.
Let's do this, or I walk out. Great role playing.
No, I think we've said enough words. You've made your point. You haven't told me what the job actually is. And I've got other options. You're not the only fish I got in this particular frying pan. So if that's it, Uncle Fucker, I'm going to say good day and good luck.
All right, roll leadership. Oh, actually, roll intimidation. Sorry.
That's going to be 12/10.
Yeah, all right. So he thinks you're going to walk out. So negotiations end right there. So now it's pure leadership. Who comes up to meet who?
Critical success.
Crit 10s.
Crit 10s. Well, it's a leadership test. Crits on pushes give you extra sway, but I can't really give you extra sway on leadership.
Right.
Yeah.
So you come up to meet him at equipment cost. So yeah. So things to calculate. It is. So what's your break points? Those haven't changed, right?
No.
They have not.
So 3, 5, 6, 6, 11, 16. So you had 17 at cost. Your labor costs were 16. Your hazard pays, they're 4 times 3, it's 12. And your equipment costs, those haven't changed. What are your equipment costs? Let's calculate those. Did you buy anything new?
I've got the...
Just your upkeep.
You have the Humvee, so that would be 5, 6, 7, 8. Mine is at 12.
Yours is a 12. All right.
So 11.
11. Kalu.
Malleus?
Mine is at 8.
Upgrades don't count. Just your upgrade. Upkeep.
8.
All right.
Mine's 11.
All right. So
I'm
that
cheap.
is 22,
And that's why we like you.
34.
That and the hammer.
I do like the hammer.
42.
Because I so love you guys.
42 for expenses?
Yes. So 42 plus 12, 54 plus 16, 70 plus 17, 87.
Hey, same as last time.
Hey. In fact, I like you guys so much, I've never made a stop hammer time joke.
Plus Jean, the documentary guy.
Oh, yeah, 10.
You're going to see an aberrant.
You did ask for this.
Don't worry, hopefully it's not going to be...
That literally is the entire reason for being here. Is
Well, if only us, not necessarily aberrants.
All right, I'm going to take a break to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So talk amongst yourselves,
Yeah.
pause recording, whatever you need to do.
All right, so Jurassic World was terrible. I think we can all. And Jurassic World 2, the miniseries, was even worse. But I think Jurassic World: The Rebirth, where the Velociraptors were actually smart enough to ride dirt bikes, I think redeemed the entire franchise.
Yeah.
Well, but then
What about-
you remember
what about
about
when
Jurassic Planet, though.
Well,
Thank God that was never made.
wait, is that crossover with My Little Pony?
No,
My Little Dinosaur.
No. You're thinking.
Oh,
no, you're
that one was
thinking
great.
Paleo
I
Magic.
loved it when he ate Fluttershy.
okay, yeah.
I mean,
was
we
thinking
never even saw it coming. It was just a,
Scales of Equestria.
hi, guys, how you doing? Golf.
Yeah.
Well,
that was a parody, wasn't it?
No,
I don't know.
well, what
It's so
about
hard to
what
tell
about
the
the song
difference
at the
anymore.
end? What about the song at the end the Raptors sang?
Wasn't that Just Let It Go with new lyrics?
It was like a new wave remake of it.
Well, yeah.
They actually tapped Enigma for that.
Oh, wow. We need to catch up on movies. I mean, I can't believe that out of all the things you could have saved during the apocalypse, you chose to save, 3 terabytes of J-pop and K-pop, and remixes of J-pop and K-pop, and happy hardcore K-pop and J-pop instead of actual movies or TV shows.
Hey, Gangnam Style is going to survive forever.
I'm not talking about Gundam Style. I'm talking about you told me you had 284 different remixes of the end song for Neo Genesis Evangelion.
Yeah, you
Well,
asked for that.
Hey,
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
truth be
I
told,
was drunk if I did. That was
truth
a
be told,
joke.
that is
You
flying
should know
to the
drunk
moon.
me is never someone. you should-
And
Dude, it was also
Sinatra
Shrooms.
is freaking awesome.
Oh wait, no, that was a challenge. That was a drunken dare. That was I challenge you to find over 20 of them.
You also did shrooms.
Well, yeah, that was true. It helped me find new space.
All right, so as you're discussing, Cousin Fucker comes off, and
Yeah.
he's like, look, man, I like your style. Your tits! That's what you need out there. But, the fucking vegans, they left last week, so I've been piecing together people that just had stones and got gall. They made a little crew. They don't even have a fucking name, but they're plucky. So they said they're going to do it for hazard pay only. So what do you say about that? So you're being undercut. So any one of you, but only one of you, can make an appeal to stop the undercut. Otherwise, you move down to hazard pay because you've got to meet their price.
Okay.
Yeah. So you'd lose 42 bounty.
Wow.
Look, cousin fucker. If you got a better deal with these guys, go with it. But then you're going to end up paying us the same amount that we just negotiated when they die or fail, and then you come crawling back to us. So why don't we skip that middle phase and just go straight to paying us to do the job?
Intimidation again. This is it.
Yeah. 7/1.
10/1.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right, you got it. You're going to meet with Copper Gilf. He's outside the Westminster Place. Yeah, towards Every Plains. Papa Gilf don't leave a job undone. He's not going to leave till you get there. So, we got other work. We got other work out there. A lot of old people. A lot of old people need care. Gotta help them out.
And cousin fucker, you are the perfect person to take care of. Why don't you calm down, get back to work?
Yeah.
Symphony has some stability.
Also, while you're in town, Phil has some merchandise that we provided to him. So,
Touch Phil.
no.
The fucking pin? I think Cousin fucking needs plastic women.
He can get any kind of woman he
I
wants.
better not see you out in the wastes. He just backs away, glaring at IP.
Hey,
Through
man.
all of you.
You made a new friend.
Just
Share some K-pop with him.
No.
He seems nice.
No.
IP, that's totally uncalled for. Cousin fucker is clearly an honorable man who would never need to stoop to that.
He's sending us out of an aberrant and is very frustrated.
Getting paid very well to do it.
All right.
Think of the ratings.
Say what you want about aberrants, they don't have guns. Unless we find the first type that does have guns.
I will put it past me.
That's why I got a bulletproof vest now.
And then Ross said something, and we all died.
Well, he already stated that out. That's written in there. If you deviate from those handwritten notes, I will be very. I really
Surprised?
won't do anything.
All right. So, anything before you leave?
aside from the usual goodbyes, here's my number. Here's the information you can use to escape the loss and start a new life.
A horrible grinding poverty.
Well, if Ludwig makes it back, sell them, and you'll be able to, I don't know, not be in such poverty? I don't know.
You could buy a piano box instead of a refrigerator box.
Yeah.
Which is still an upgrade from where we live now.
Exactly. Wow.
Yeah, but it'll be a proud box with nothing trying to eat you.
Exactly.
Aren't you like just getting up every day like, oh.
Oh, wait, no. I will do a
great
foresight
morning.
check to figure out what kind of, if there would be any sort of unique or unusual dangers in this Westminster place, like if I can pull up the plan board or anything like that.
Oh, you want to pull up the plants?
Yeah.
All right.
Nope.
Well, it's a failed foresight check. Pulling out the plans a research check. You can
Okay.
try that.
I can research. So.
Hey, make that.
Yeah, you have the plans. You know the rough layout.
Okay.
It was on the website,
All right.
and that's archived. So
Yay. I will.
it was a very
save that to
high-end
me. Yeah.
nursing home, like creme de la creme kind of nursing home, like better than anyone probably lived before they went to that nursing home.
Nice.
So when you really wanted Booby to be taken care of,
Seems to be appropriate of the joke. The nurse walks in. Turn down service, Mr. Carlson. Mr. Carlson's not going to need that. Why? He's in a coma.
All right. So yeah.
Is there a generator or anything?
Yes, there are generators. Some people will be on life support, so it is a medical facility, so there would be generators on site. And you know where they are, because we found the plans.
Yay. I will make sure he has a copy on his laptop and he has a copy in his Ubix. And I have a copy in Ludwig.
And don't get lost.
What's Ludwig say about the architecture?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
The care and feeding of your elderly is your highest concern.
I think constraints are very important. They're positive. They allow you to work off something.
Thanks, Ludwig.
Anytime, home
Charles Guathme.
All right, so are you guys taking the Humvee or are you hoofing it?
I think we're taking the Humvee.
Yeah, we're going to go
Yeah,
good amount of scratch for this.
Yeah.
All right, 2 charges off that Humvee.
I've been right.
We will make awareness checks to see what we are missing.
1 person makes an awareness check. Who's driving?
I am.
All right.
Well,
I've got a drive of 2
I'll make
now.
I'll make the awareness check.
Well, okay. 1 person can make the awareness check. It doesn't have to be the driver.
Okay.
I have an awareness of 2.
As do I.
All right. I will make it.
Easily made the drive check.
You don't have to make a drive check to head down an open road.
Is that a 2 or? No,
Sorry.
You forget how steering wheels work.
I failed.
Everyone dies.
Nope.
Failed.
Clear sailing.
Yeah. All right.
Boy, am I glad this road doesn't have any pit traps on it.
Yeah.
What a day.
All right,
What a
next
lovely
leg.
day.
Who wants to make the awareness check?
I'll do this one. Yes, 11 over 5.
You see a plume of dust coming quickly approach you from the horizon.
Oh, that's not good.
Thank you, Colin.
Yes.
Any dumb broken.
No, wait. No, it's a sandstorm. I'm not going to cue up that music.
Let's say it. What a day. Oh, what a lovely day.
Is there lightning in it?
It's not an Australian dust storm. But I said we look for cover so we don't clog the engine intakes or anything, you know.
Oh, it's not a dust storm. It's another vehicle.
Oh, it's
or a
another-
group of them.
Oh.
Approaching from the rear.
Oh,
Oh, behind us. Have they seen us or?
So it's a wide open road.
we should.
Actually, let me see. Where's my?
Is it the machine? We should go. We should go.
Yeah, we're going.
Yeah, where? It's Illinois.
Are there any?
There's not a lot of hiding spots.
How many vehicles are there?
You see 2.
Okay.
Both lanes of the highway. Interceptors flying towards you. Your CB starts crackling.
Yeah. Click it out to here, but it's
10,
not
what's your 20, good buddy?
Yeah. Are they saying anything?
Please pull over, sir. You're in violation of martial law. Instituted in the. It gives you the date of the crash.
Yeah.
You're in an illegal vehicle, procured illegally. We need you to turn over and submit to a search.
Do I recognize the voice? Okay.
Cop voice.
Well, it's not the officer we dealt with last time.
Nope.
And we're not in the machine. Well,
You said interceptors, right?
Wait, are we in the city or are we in the suburbs?
you're in the plains now.
Okay, well, yeah.
You aren't really in the city.
yeah, reach over.
Like a boost there.
Your authority is not recognized on the kick-ass highway.
Don't expect me to get up on the.
They are picking up speed. Your Humvee is not built for the highway high-speed chases. So,
Are there any structures within inside?
there is a town across a fallow field of soybeans.
We could pull over there so we'd have cover so we wouldn't be shot out.
We've also got thicker tires than they do.
Yeah.
And we've got guns
So
in
do
the
they.
hands of you guys, and
Yeah.
you could probably pick off their tires when they're not expecting it.
Oh, I have a
I say we
shotgun
pull
that
off
needs
in
to
the
be-
town so that we, in case things go to shit, we have room to maneuver. It's not just an open thing.
Well, you said that they're interceptors, right?
Yeah.
Why do we go off-road? We can handle off-road. I don't think that they can.
Well, they probably. Well, yeah. Just go straight across to the field.
I
the
see
town.
shopping mall. I go to shopping mall.
Yeah.
Please respond.
We are having steering problems. We are making an
Tell them yes,
unexpected
we're
turn.
pulling over.
Yeah, we are pulling over. We have some mechanical difficulties. It's hard to steer.
How are you?
Yeah. How are you? I will
You
make that.
those gentlemen from the Architect College, sir?
No.
Say again. You're breaking up.
Is this when Ludwig says something?
Yeah. So I will make a deception check to basically buy for time so we can get it dead.
Okay.
Yeah. Critical success. 2 4s.
I said, are you those gentlemen from the Architect College?
I pipe it through Ludwig to make it sound like there's our radio broke.
All right, this is a drive check. If you're going to careen off the highway through a 5-year abandoned field
Oh man.
and not end up in a ditch, this is drive.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you. The cars come to a stop behind you. They go screeching around. You see a highway about half a mile down the road to where you're cutting across the field, but you're going to make it to the town before that.
Okay.
Can't we just nuke Chicago or something?
We live
in Chicago?
No, the actual city.
We would still
We're a
die.
suburb of
Do
Chicago.
you know how nuclear weapons work?
Can we wait for a day when the winds are blowing to the north?
I would just vote for the machine all going away, but that's
Well-
just me.
You could
My
accomplish
way-
that better with a flamethrower.
Okay, so we either try and get to the highway and escape, or we hole up in the town and try and get them to fuck off. And everyone put on your masks.
Actually, is the highway that we're seeing is it along flat, or is there a little bit of a hill that's obscuring it? So, would they be able to? Once
I
they
say
go
we
down-
just pull
This is
over.
Illinois. There's no hills.
I say we take cover. We pull over.
Yeah, you
in
guys
town.
set the game here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is a flat, barren peach.
and
field.
every year for Gen Con, we drive through
Yes.
Illinois.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if we drove through it or a hallucinated time.
Yeah, hills don't start till like Indiana.
Yes.
I think that
And then the road work began.
hide.
And the Kafkaesque nightmare continues.
All right, whoa, quick, hide, run, hide, hide.
I say, we pull over in the town, we put on our masks, and just wait to see what the response is. Take up positions near the car, and hope there's not casualties all around us. But yeah, basically, yeah.
They're still trying to call you on the CB.
Okay, so once he pulls over, oh, we got it. We're fine. How are you?
You get the little purple bitch in the car with you. Machkowski, he makes fun of me. He makes fun of me for getting rubed by your little asshole friend there. But then he gets taken for a fucking wash on drugs by your little purple friend again and his little anime bitch. When I kill you, I'm going to put your heads in his locker and I'm going to give him shit for the rest of the apocalypse. Roll self-control.
All right. We probably had this coming.
You're being killed as a prank.
Yeah.
if he can kill you,
Yeah.
he makes the other alpha guys look like pansies.
All right, I'm fine.
Because he's the one who got actual revenge.
I'm fine with it.
I'm not.
That is trauma. He talked about beheading you.
It's just one.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, flip it. There's no like.
No, save that will. It's one trauma, Tom. You want that for the not dying rolls, not
You
the.
play your own character, so
Yeah.
you do you.
All right.
Jesus. You're gonna want that when you're trying to dodge a bullet.
Or shoot.
Thanks, Ross.
We're in the same car. I can tag that all I want.
Or put a bullet.
There's no crying in zombies. Well, there is, but
There's a lot of crying in zombies.
okay.
All right, you arrive at a small abandoned town. Casualties roam the street in sporadic groups.
Like, oh, it's one of those towns. Like, our town motto is
How
please
far
and
ahead
thank
are we?
you, and our currency
What?
is a
How
whole
far ahead are we?
Oh, they're not very.
Okay.
They could move a lot faster on the roads, but you went in a straight line. So
Okay.
you got there first, but you were trucking through mud ditches.
Look
and
for place to hide, quick.
former
What
area.
buildings
Well,
are
no,
around
they're gonna
us?
find us. We have to figure out a way to ambush them. Foresight to figure out the best way to ambush them.
Okay.
Yeah, with foresight, I'd make it 9/8.
Abandon the car, let them try and destroy the car.
Okay.
And as they're destroying the car, hit them.
Well, maybe we can get one of their cars.
And then we're on land for stealing a machine interceptor.
It's costing a lot. Half,
You know-
the glass is half full, or half. We could be fully alive or fully dead, Aaron. So
So where are you going to hide
And
them?
hey, if we steal the interceptor, you do realize that that is going to put us a little bit higher on their list, but they're
We
going to be
abandoned it
less
before we
likely to
can-
fuck with us.
we abandon it before we get back to town. We're out of a vehicle, but hey, it was we bought, it was a free vehicle anyway. Easy come, easy
Was
go.
it one car?
Two
chasing
cars.
us?
2.
So we abandoned in the middle of the street near.
And we
building.
run to different buildings.
Yeah, run to different buildings, so it's like a four-way.
So we can get some crossfire going.
See, this is why you have a gun.
Okay, check the thing in the back, see if we've got road flares. Strap one to the gas can, to the back.
We don't need. No. They're not going to come. They need to come near it so we can shoot them. If it blows up, they're not going to come near it. It looks like it's onto the battle.
Yeah, we let's try to maybe save the vehicle.
Yeah. Let's all just run and hide. And
I have an assault rifle.
So what buildings are around us? So
It is a
Town.
typical
just
Midwestern rural town, like old fast food restaurants, some Jiffy Lube, oil places,
Is it a
a
small-
couple of like small retail stores. Yeah,
I will first set off
gas
Ludwig
station.
on the zombie kiting program to go out.
That is a piloting check.
Okay. I will spend a will to flip that because we need those zombies away.
All right, as the zombies start going to you, Ludwig starts piping Frank Ludwig Cokes as loud as he can, running in circle and kiting them away.
Yeah.
He is big and bouncy and shiny, and so he must taste good. So the zombie, they go chasing after Ludwig.
Okay. So everyone else, run and hide. Hope you have stealth or sneak. So sneak checks.
Yeah.
Yay!
I will.
make it.
That I am.
See, that's a good one.
So yes.
All right.
8/4.
8/4. Yeah. So you were all very sneaky.
Except for-
no, except for me.
2 interceptors pull in. They screech to a halt, blocking the road on either side of the Humvee.
How many are there?
There are 3 in each.
Wow. Jesus.
They are loaded with tactical assault gear, and they are trained. So the trained advantage gives them +1 to the red. If they have increasing levels of training, they get increasing levels. So like a steward hit squad, they're going to be adding 3s and 4s to the red, but these guys are just +1s. So 2 of them split off from the car to the eastern side and go directly towards the building where Aaron is hiding. Aaron, what kind of building did you hide in?
The gas station. So.
You hid in the gas. They head directly to the gas station. The one on that side stays with the car, whereas 2 more head towards the Humvee, and 1 stays with their car. They are scanning, they are keeping ground, they are keeping in communication with lash units around their necks. So all 3 of you from your hiding spaces see that they are 2 are heading towards Aaron. So IP, make a awareness check.
Okay. You have any will left?
No.
What'd you spend it on?
I try to flip the to
Crit
reroll
fail.
for the
Oh, yeah,
for the
that's right.
scam.
Oh, yeah.
Scammed. So
You wanted the money.
Yep.
yep.
You got the money.
Yep.
I'll survive for it. So
So they, you don't hear anything until the bell dings on the front door. So this is going to be rolling initiative. So hand me the red. Yeah. Just for him.
yeah.
All right. You
And
got a
I-
4.
And I add my speed to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 7.
All right. You're going first.
All right.
You see one in front of you.
Just one in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Firing on him. So.
All right. Roll to shoot.
All right.
What are you
Station's
shooting?
closed.
My shotgun. So. And I do have that as tactical. I have that fully upgraded. So.
Okay.
Hopefully this works.
You can do
Are
it,
you
Aaron.
spending any extra charges? Can you spend extra charges with that?
The gun.
Yeah.
On the shotgun?
So.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked at it. The stats for it. I mean,
What's the qualities?
So that was reset since the last one. Military, tactical, sling, and slug.
well,
So
let me get my thing.
Those are the upgrades.
actually, I had it right here. So
Well, yeah, but what do they do? Do they like spend additional charges? Like
It would
No,
be.
no, it's basically
it's either
knockdown damage.
charged or it's charged or capped or static.
yeah, it's it's
flies off single shots. Wow, that's single shot. Tactical sling. Nope.
Qualities.
yeah.
Is it capped?
Charged. It is charged, not capped.
Then you can spend extra.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So that's boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. So what are you going to spend?
so I'll go ahead and spend one, and it was a +1 for every time on the shot. For,
You have to spend
Unless
one.
it's hungry, yes.
yeah, and it's not hungry, so
And it does have stun and knockback to damage, so
I do. For that, so I'll spend 2 more on to get a +2 to my hit.
And what you're shooting?
2, so I'll have a
+4.
+4.
You're at a +3.
Oh yeah, because you have to spend one to actually make the roll.
Yeah.
Well, no, he already spent that, but they're trained.
Oh, since they're trained,
That
okay,
red's going to eat your extra anyway, so you're at a 3.
That makes still that's high enough. Hell yes. So that's going to be 12 over 7.
12 over 7, so what was the black die at?
12.
9.
9.
9. Alright, so it's a pure chest shot, 12 over 7. The knockback, he is thrown backwards. He takes it in the vest, but it knocks him through the plate glass of the gas station.
Hey, defense.
So the one you didn't see, at 3, is going to fire his taser at you. So you can roll your twitch action for athletics.
Oh yeah, you should maybe spend endurance.
Yep. So glad I have that. So spend 3. And that was the 1 to move, and then 2 for +2. So
Okay. So you're at a +1.
+1. So I'll have
because it does eat it.
That's fine. So it's +3 total. Yeah, that's going to be 13 over 5. So
So a pair of metal rods go against the counter where you were resting as you duck down just as the taser hits you. So now everyone can roll initiative.
Is it both die?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now add your speed. All right.
So mine is going to be a 12.
So is it dice together?
Just tell me you're black plus your speed.
Oh, you got 2 10s.
That means that one of the reds are going at 10, and you're going at 10 plus your speed.
Okay.
What's your
So-
speed? 2.
2.
So you and I are going at the same time.
So you're at 12 as well?
I am. 9 plus 3.
All right.
I got a 6 in total, and then he got the red 6. So
Can you roll a red, David?
I did. 3.
3. Okay. All right. I'll roll 2.
So are they actually using Kevlar as the gear, as in they can reduce anything to 1 stun?
Yes,
Okay.
if that's on the hit location.
Okay.
It doesn't work for your brain.
Right. Which is a called shot, which you can't
Yeah.
spend charges to hit.
All right, so we will do 2 contacts. So Aaron is on his own until you guys deal with. But Mauve and Malleus, you have actions on the guys you can see on the street. So I will say evens or odds?
Evens.
Evens? Roll a die.
Even.
All right, you can see one of Aaron's attackers as well.
Okay.
Evens or odds?
Even.
You are on the other side of the street. You can only see the guys heading towards the Humvee and at the cars.
Okay.
Aaron's attackers are unavailable to you. So, what are you doing, Mauve?
I'm going to see if I can... Am I at range to hit the ones on Aaron? My pistol is balanced, so I can reach to medium range.
Yes.
Okay. Since they can't see me right now, burn a charge off my Ubik to activate the targeting app.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make a called shot for the head.
So, with Deadeye's hack, you can spend charges on your specs or charges on your gun for +1s to your roll.
Okay. Since it's a called shot and a pretty important one...
You're still at precision. You can't spend extra ones.
Okay. So in that
Shots
case,
are
I'll just
precision
spend one.
rolls, but it's going to take your... It's going to take your twitch and your tactic, but since you managed to get your stealth roll, they are surprised. So you probably don't have to worry about dodging. It's a good tactic. But your Deadeyes will only provide a +1.
Okay.
But you can't spray stuff around downrange for a called shot.
Okay. If I'm making a called shot, do I just roll it? If it's a success, I hit?
He's moved. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. That is a success. That is going to be 8, 11 over 3. Actually,
right.
12 over 3.
All right, so you're aiming at the one towards near Aaron.
Yeah.
So in the flurry of action, you hear a boom, boom, boom. A cop goes flying out of place out window, and then you hear your pistol silenced, right?
Yeah.
You hear a foont from a second floor story of a brownstone, and the cop's brain is all over the sidewalk. So Malleus, what are you doing?
Called shot to one of the ones heading to the car.
All right, the 2 headed towards the Humvee? Mm-hmm. All right. So that's a precision roll, so you got to spend a charge to do it.
Yep.
And then if anybody declares against you, you won't have a twitch.
But he also
But you made your
his
stealth check.
And is your assault rifle silenced?
No.
Okay.
You're going to have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's fine as long as we kill them.
Tis the reason for the season.
Right. Well, I mean, they won't show up immediately. Cause
No.
Shit. God. Oh. In that case, I did.
What's your shoot?
Shoot is 2.
You did not. That's 9 and 9. That is a tie.
Is that an 8 or is that a 9?
They are trained.
Oh, okay.
That's why you don't fight trained guys.
Well, we didn't have much of a choice.
I know, yeah. Well, I mean, you pissed them off. Like,
Yeah.
the choices were made elsewhere.
Yeah.
All right, so the round barely misses. He hears it whiz by his head. He is terrified. He's going to dive into cover this round. So there's that. All right, so one of the cops is going to... Actually, many of them are going to get in cover. So Cop A and Cop B, who are on the car, and they both rolled 10s, are going to duck behind the Humvee. You can see all of them still, because they are shooting from... they both think they're shooting from David's direction, as he doesn't know what direction the miss came from.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Is it my initiative then?
Yes.
Okay. No, I mean, I still have surprise, and I have a silenced weapon, so I might as well go for the one shot, one kill.
Okay.
Because I have armor. I still have 1 will left, so let's hope.
Nothing's built, don't worry.
Yeah, no, as long since
We just have to get the sense of drama up.
Yes, I was worried about it.
it's not as dramatic as your shoe.
No, that was a...
Well, everything.
A tale for the ages.
Yes. 8 over 6.
And at precision, yeah, you make it.
Yeah.
So which one did you shoot? One in cover behind the Humvee, or one of the ones by the cars?
Which car? Their car or our car?
Their car?
Okay.
Or our car?
They have one cop by each of their cars.
Okay.
On the east and the west side of the street.
Okay.
And then they have 2 hiding behind your Humvee, and then 2 have gone to the gas
The
station.
one by the Humvee.
All right, so you kill one by the Humvee.
Yeah.
So as one of them drops behind the Humvee by the other side of the street,
Yeah.
his brains are plated all over the Humvee. So you again you've set up a brilliant ambush in the amount of time. So the other 2 cops are going to start suppressing. So the 2 cops down the street, they are going to do suppressing fire towards the building.
I was about to say, can we say it?
Yeah, no,
Suppressing fire.
they yell that, but they are just opening up with fully automatic weapons on any window they see. So at this point, if you want to pop into cover, it takes a self-control check just to not freak out because they're.
Would I be covered behind the counter though? Since
Oh yeah, you're behind the counter. No, you have your own things to deal with. Yeah, but they are suppressing the street because they're being ambushed. So that's what they're spending their rounds doing. They're just pumping rounds into random buildings, many of which are yours as things flip over your head, but they don't see you yet. So back to Aaron. Aaron, you're up again first.
Is the cop? Which one did he take out? The one that was about to tase me, or the one that I knocked back?
You have no fucking idea. There's a cop with a taser. He's dropped it to the ground. He's reaching for a pistol in front of you. You are not in cover from this cop.
But I thought David killed the taser one.
No.
How the fuck would Aaron know that?
Okay.
He shot a guy, then a taser hit near his face.
Okay.
And now he's, oh god,
Okay,
other policemen trying to kill
No, that's
him.
fine. Actually, if I have one, so I'm just going straight for the head. So
So a call shot?
call shot to the head.
All right. This
You're
is a
close
precision.
range.
You can only spend 1 round.
You're at close range.
So
There is no bonus.
I can't spend extras
Well, like
to get on
Andrew
this one.
Jackson
That's the whole
says there
point of
is a
precision.
bonus.
You burn your twitch, so you lose your dodge check, but it's an instant kill.
Right. So how about this mechanic?
All right,
Andrew
we'll give it a try,
Jackson
so-
says there is a bonus.
And can I?
Andrew Jackson could, yes.
Okay.
Kill him, bro.
So let's see if I can get this.
Kill those bills to pay.
I am playing NPC cop, so
Yeah.
money to make things easier on you.
Oh, bullets.
The American justice system was founded upon.
Thematically in game.
Yeah.
No,
Will?
no, dude, no.
He only had one to begin with, and he used it on the scanner.
So that missed.
So the bullet goes. You blow out. You fuck up that drywall.
Wait, okay, can the cop please... Mom.
No, the cop draws on him.
Yeah, so.
And this is going to hit. But he does not remember his training. So you take 5 killing to the 1, to the leg. So he pops up to go, but he just managed to shoot you in the foot. Ow.
That hurts.
Yeah, so that's your round. All right, Mauve, you're up. You are being suppressed.
Okay. So just going through my options here. Headshot is going to be off the table. Can I...
No, not necessarily. You just lose your chance to dodge.
And they'll know exactly where I'm at.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be drawing fire at that point. And so headshot, bad idea at this point.
Okay.
On the other hand, I can still pop up and spray.
Yep. You have to secede at a... You have to... Not secede. Don't leave the nation. You're a proud American, David. You have to succeed at a self-control check.
Okay. First off, self-control. Yes.
All right. Fuck bullet.
I'm the mauve head.
The mauve hand doesn't give a shit about
I think it's more along the lines of it's all right, so he's suppressing that way. He's tracking his shots. I know where he's
Rationalizing.
going.
All right. Mauve hand. All right. You can shoot, so you can make a shoot check now.
Okay.
Who are you aiming at? You cannot see the ones behind the. You cannot see the one behind the Humvee. He saw the way the brains flew on your shot, and he ran the different direction. So they are in cover, but you can see the ones suppressing.
I think I'm going to go for the one suppressing.
Okay.
And my pistol does have the silenced, extended range. medium ranged, and automatic. So if I hit, I'm just going to keep shooting.
Okay. Yeah, automatic. You can spend a charge for +1 every time. So how much are you spending before the roll?
Spending 1 off the Ubik and spending 1 on the gun
Okay.
to give me a +2.
That's a +1. You bought a roll with the gun.
Okay.
Guns don't work unless you use the bullet parts.
It's bullshit, man.
Fuck this game! Review bomb this shit on TTRPG!
Okay. Spending 2 on the
Game is
specs. then.
gay.
It's like DLC
all right,
just
okay.
deployed by the manufacturer.
So you're really at a +1 because they're trade.
Yeah.
We have Day Zero. It's like Day Zero DLC.
And I'm going to spend a will to flip that. Because it's a 1 and a 6.
Save me that last one for a dodge check.
All right. So there you go. You spend. You hit. So what do you roll?
Let's see. I rolled a 6 over 1.
All right. So you do 6 damage to the leg. That is not armored.
Even with the flip? With the will?
What is the black when you flip it?
The black would be 6.
So then it's 6 damage to the leg.
Okay.
Yeah. No, the arm. 6 is the arm.
No, it's
No, 1 is the
black
leg.
is the damage. Red is the location.
So
but
1.
It says, 1 is the location.
Yes.
I thought you said
Okay.
the location. Okay.
Since
That
it's,
solves the headshot problem.
Yeah.
Remember the headshot problem?
okay. So since it's actually 7 because the weapon is potent, if I spend 3 more, does that mean I just blew his leg off?
Yes, he will not be dead, but he will not be
blood
combat
fountain-
effective.
Well, like blood fountaining out of a stump.
Yes.
Done and done.
His leg isn't blown off, it is a pistol, but up his femur.
And
Yeah,
his,
he's.
and his,
He starts streaking. That's gonna. The casualties are gonna love that.
Okay, so that's 1 suppressed.
Yeah, alright. The other one is still suppressing fire. So, again, if you want to make a shot,
I do not. I'm actually gonna he's gonna have to reload eventually.
should you just chill it out?
I'm just gonna chill out.
Alright, you're just
You know,
gonna chill.
Tom, you could counter suppress. Couldn't you just point the gun out the window and open fire?
No. You still have to, your hand, you know what can be hit by bullets? Hands! You need those for lots of things.
Because I'm also thinking that even if it's non-lethal, I don't just bleed blood. I bleed.
Yeah, but you're way over there.
But eventually, either we're gonna win.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
And yes, while that would be lovely if I was actually mortally wounded, and then just bursting from the wall is a huge
Well, wait,
is
could
a
you make a
huge
sneak and
vector.
athletics check to move to a position that isn't being suppressed without being detected?
Yeah, Sneak could move sneakily without a self-control check.
I will sneakily move.
Alright, that's sneak check. Do you have
Counter
sneak?
I do.
Alright.
Is that at 2 or 1?
It is at 1.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you.
It's a, yeah.
I do not. I knock something over.
As you start trying to sneak, bullets stitch where you were going to sneak.
Right.
And you're like,
Actually, it's
maybe not.
actually, I'll just stop.
Maybe not that way.
Actually, I'll just stop. Fair enough.
Alright, so he died.
Yeah, they do. There's 6 of them. They
Now,
take,
here's the
20%.
thing about cover. If you attack, you can see them,
They can see you.
and they can see you.
Yeah.
So you still require a reaction test. If your Twitch check gets you back into cover, no one's declaring you free rest of the round, but there's still the 1. So Cop 2 behind the Humvee, not the one suppressing, sees where you're at now and is going to spray at you. So what that means is that if you fail this check, you will take additional damage.
Okay. Is this an athletics check by chance?
Oh yeah! It's all about that speed. Fast twitch muscle fiber.
Are you making an endurance spend?
Yes, yes I am.
points?
Spending 1 to make the action, 1 to counteract his red, and then 4 to add to the roll.
So,
Yep.
6.
So what's your athletics check?
My athletics is at +3, so now it'll be at +7. I really want to make this roll,
You're right, you do.
Don't crit fail.
and I did not.
Alright.
So what'd you roll?
That is going to be an 8 over 2.
So what kind of building are you in?
Well, I think we said it was a brownstone.
Yeah, so you take a dive behind a sofa, as it quickly becomes a flurry of down feathers as the bullets stitch through it, diving over the side.
It's a real brick my ass. That's a facade.
It's a balloon friend, son.
All right, Kowloon, you're up.
Hey,
Am I still being suppressed?
maybe some casualties will show up.
No, they are suppressing one side of the road, not the side you're on.
Okay. I will make another precision shot. Yes. I will.
Go, Ross.
You're
Suppress
no
the-
longer sneaking,
Okay.
but you're not suppressed.
Is it,
So you don't have to make a self-control check to pop out of cover, but people can declare against you.
but wait. If I do a precision attack, they can hit. I won't have it.
You're going to burn your twitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will just make a normal attack.
Well,
All right.
actually, Ross, if you hit the one that's suppressing, the only other one that hasn't acted this round is the one who is non-combat effective because he's pogo stick now.
Is he?
Oh, he's down.
Yeah, that's...
He's down. Yeah.
So there's 3 down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Headshot
I'm just
two.
thinking, like, hey guys, you've taken 50% casualties.
Well,
Headshot 2 puts him down in 1,
yeah.
but if you fail to kill him in 1, he's going to shoot you.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do a normal attack.
All right, it's up to you.
I want to not die.
I just wanted to be clear everyone understands
Hey,
the rules.
we all
Plus,
like
I
not
have
dying.
plenty of ammo.
So you're going to do the same thing I did, just stitch him up.
Yeah, basically.
Volume of fire is a thing, kids.
Well, we discovered this in World War One.
Yes.
Yeah, I will spend 3 charges. Actually, I'll spend 4 charges.
You know, it'd be a really funny prank. Killed all these cops and then sent their heads back.
Maybe not.
Ta-da!
They just disappear.
That's a great idea. We should definitely do that.
All right, so I spend 4 charges, so give me +3 to my roll. So I'm at +5 total. And I still do not make it because I rolled a 2 versus a 10.
Do you have a will to flip it?
I would rather save that for the athletics check.
Yep. You know, it's very hectic. This has been a strange 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So as the bullets pierce he stops suppressing the random windows on the other side and starts directly shooting at you.
Yeah.
So he's declared on you. This is your twitch action.
Yeah. I will spend 6 athletics or 6 endurance for this.
6 endurance. Okay,
Jesus.
that's 1 to buy it. That's
Yeah.
1 to negate his trained.
Yeah. And +4.
That's a +4 plus your athletics.
Yeah. And that is 2.
Okay.
So I have +6 to my roll. And I make it. 12 over 3.
You duck out of the way. You're back in the cover.
Yeah.
Okay. So Aaron.
I had a question from the last time. Did the Kevlar, when I shot him, did that absorb the stun and the knockback? Oh, the stun that was in with my...
No, he knocked back out of the window, and that's where David shot his head off.
Well, I was talking about the other guy that I got, too, so, because...
You didn't get anything.
Oh,
You didn't hit him.
Okay, sorry.
You missed him completely.
Okay, sorry.
He's doing A-okay. All
Well,
right.
I thought the previous time when I got...
No.
okay, so...
Okay, you shot
But
one.
There were
in the
2 in the
chest.
gas
That's
station.
fine.
You shot one through the window. The other one got headshot by David.
But they're cops, and they never go through one door.
Yeah.
They always go through 2 doors simultaneously. You failed your awareness check,
Yeah.
and the one behind you.
No, and that's fine, so I...
So,
You know what?
that, so-
Okay, you know this killing cops thing is way easier in GTA.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Okay, so, well, I'll wait.
Also, keep in mind, these are the cops that were convinced that a man dressed entirely in purple that ran across in the wasteland was a secret agent that worked for them. They just hadn't heard of him. This is not the A-list, is what I'm saying.
It still counts as a, feather in our caps.
Yeah.
They had us outnumbered.
They did. We're doing really well, all things considered.
Yeah.
And we might be able to get some loot off of them if we have time. Oh, by the way, someone on the said, "Can I secure a spot in your game at Go Play? I'll be there all 3 days
Ooh.
for you."
Yeah.
You should go. You should not talk to me. Go to the
What's that?
on RPPR.
The forums?
Yeah, no, the main site. Comment on the latest episode.
Jesus, okay. Gee, god damn, it's over and over.
I know.
All right.
But...
So what's your question?
I would say, well, since we know he does have Kevlar on, would that actually absorb a stun for if I hit him?
With mooks for armor, I just say, okay, that's a hit.
Okay.
If you hit that location, it goes away. For you have to spend charges, maintain your armor, that kind of stuff.
That's fine,
So, but I'm the GM. I don't want to keep track of 17 different fucking
Armor.
hitboxes, locations, and shit like that. So
Okay.
if they have armor and you hit a location in which they would wear it, they eat that, but they take the knockback for it.
Okay. And I was thinking, and since it said stun on there, would that actually prevent him from moving the next round then?
No, it stuns a type of damage and kills a type of damage. If you have a stun and kill weapon, it's whatever your black is in stun and whatever your black is in kill.
Okay.
So if you get 7, you really did 14. You did 7 of those in kill and 7 of those in stun.
Okay.
You probably burned. Yeah, that guy you did hit probably had to burn out most of his Kevlar to not.
No, his Kevlar was gone. He's a mook. His Kevlar was gone. Any hit you made on him next time would have done full damage, but then David blew his brains all over the sidewalk, so there's that.
Like I do.
Like you do.
So yeah, I would like to try another precision one, but I don't have a faith that it'll really hit. So,
You can always roll. It's like a base 45.
but I burn my twitch for it. That's the problem.
Well,
so
yes, you could just
You could always just spray the rest of your rounds down range and hope you hit something that's not armored, like legs or heads.
Yeah, like David did, which was I was trying to
worked
do.
really good.
But it was a differential of 8 for my roll, so...
Mooks do not have hit locations.
okay.
So they have a basic hit pool. So anything you hit them that's not armored will do damage.
Okay. So I can just make a general attack and then let them fly wild. So that seems awesome.
You should do like most people would do in a gunfight and just spray
I
and
just
pray.
spent 5 of my charges for my gun, so...
Yeah.
To make one...
Fire control isn't a real thing unless you're a sniper.
Right.
Most people
How many
just
charges have you spent?
most people just hose.
I had spent 3 so far, and I'm spending an additional.
You only have 5 charges on a shotgun.
I think we expended like 22,000 pounds of
Well, I
emission.
mean, this means there's only 5 before you have to reload, right? For a shotgun. So,
No.
yeah.
So I can only spend 2 more before I have to reload. So.
Yeah, and so 1 buys the roll,
And 1 negates.
1 negates his trained ability, and then pray your shoot skill's good enough.
So 2, and I can't spend the endurance on the shoot, right?
No.
I didn't. I was waiting.
I'm gonna throw the shotgun.
No, that's Tom's character.
No,
Have you seen those 4chan design a gun things?
Actually,
where, like,
it's
they
my
put like a little hand.
I've actually been reading my own rules wrong.
Yeah.
You can spend endurance on charges. You can't spend it on melee. It doesn't matter how hard you swing it if you can't hit it.
So, fair enough.
I've been fucking that up. Sorry.
Well, no, and this is actually I can
Well,
do it if
you
I
could-
launched myself at him. So
No, you could say by just swinging faster, like some additional swing. All right.
but we'll give this a shot. Literally.
Yeah.
All right, and nope, that went to the.
What was your? Oh yeah, because they're trained.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, you spent 2, right?
Yeah, I bought it off, but I only
So
had.
it negates the train.
But I only have a 2 in there, so it went to 9.
so
and
nine.
it went
All
to
right.
the market. So
Well, if you spent 2,
no, it went to the market, David.
Because they're trained.
So
They're trained. So his 1 bought a roll, because any roll you spend, you have to buy it. You have to buy it with the risk of not being able to re-roll it, because it's one and done, so a social ability, or you have to buy it with some piece of gear. He bought it, and they're trained, so that negates to +1 red, and so you missed. So he's going to declare against you,
But I
athletics check.
but I at least
You
get
did
that
not
roll.
use precision rolls, so this you can use endurance on.
and I will. Buying it off, and
He has a +1 to attack as well, because he's trained.
Yep, and I bought it off, so I get a +2 to my roll, so I have a +4 total.
Just your a +4 total.
Yeah, so I made sure he could do that, and that's good. So I have 11 over 5.
Yes, you duck out of the way as more bullets fly at you. Weird how his accuracy is not helped by you blasting away with a shotgun towards him, though you do have the aim of a blind old woman. That's how he would put it. Your shotgun is now empty, though. Interesting.
He did have military, so he can reload in 1 action.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Mauve,
well,
you are no longer being suppressed.
but there is someone who is still doing suppressing, and then there is one behind the...
There's someone who's suppressing, and there's one behind the Humvee.
Okay. I think I'll take out the Humvee guy, because the Humvee guy knows where I am.
He is in cover.
Well, shit. Alright, I think I'll take out the suppressor. And hope that Ross can see him from the other side of the street.
Yeah.
So,
The thing about cover, if you're going to hit someone who's in cover, you have to flank first. So that
Yeah.
requires you to move to a place where you can see them or they can see you.
clearly need like an elaborate, several models and buildings and miniatures. And,
Okay. So
I just hung my head in depression.
Okay, so I'm burning 2 more charges
That's what gamers want.
off the specs for the
Dead eyes. All right.
and then burning 2 charges off the gun so that I can shoot it, and I'm still at a +5 total because +3 from my shooting, +2 from the Deadeye. One of the bullets buys off the red, and then the other one buys the action.
Yes.
And that's going to miss.
Yeah.
All right, it misses. So there's that. He is not hit. Malleus, you're up.
Still being suppressed. Mm-hmm. I will once again attempt to.
Well, actually, the one who's doing the suppressing is trying to shoot at Ross.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not still being suppressed, sorry.
So you can shoot that one.
I will regular shot on that one.
Okay.
Well,
he's on the same side of the street as Ross. So, yeah, he's not being suppressed. And there's a guy behind a Humvee, and there's a guy who's suppressing. Or was suppressing.
The guy behind the Humvee knows where I am, but he doesn't know where you are.
Everyone knows where you are.
Yes, everybody is well aware.
All right, well, then I will. Actually, I'll still get the guy that's suppressing.
Okay.
Suppressing, yeah.
Yeah. Or
The question is, are you going to precise get him, or are you just going to get him?
You have a rifle, right?
Yes.
So it's automatic, because you said it was an assault rifle when we got it.
it is. I wrote it down.
Oh, and that's for additional damage. Well, it's charged anyway. You can spend additional...
And it is automatic, right?
Well, that's for damage. The spending charge is for damage. How many are you going to spend to actually hit?
Spend 2.
So you get a +1, which negates his bonus. So you're basically rolling.
What's your shooting at, Tom?
2. What was that?
Probably the casualties.
That are coming from the sound of the...
Damn
Yeah, shitty poker face, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's not poker face if you're just rooting for it. Nope.
Fuck it. I'm doing it. Flipping
Ooh.
Okay, what are you flipping it to?
it. 6 over 1.
6 over 1, so he takes 6 damage in his leg.
Oh, wait, now you can spend additional damage
Well,
on...
there's
Spend 4.
What's your damage? What upgrade are you using?
It's potent and automatic.
So potence +1, so it's a 7 in his leg.
If you spend 3, you just took out the hit location.
Wait, it's got
10.
10.
All mooks have 10, and then they're down.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll spend that. Yep.
All right.
His legs. The same leg. The other guy. Just.
You just really hate left legs. No, that's a right leg. You really hate right legs. Yeah.
Yeah. It was like my grandmother was killed by.
My grandfather was kicked to death by a righty kick.
All right. So, guy behind the Humvee is mainly concerned about you.
Fair enough.
So he's going to make his attack,
Okay.
and that is a grenade.
Oh, well, I will spend 4 in endurance, not die.
That would be good.
Yeah. That's an athletics check.
Mm-hmm. So you spent 4. What do you spend to buy a roll?
1 to get it, so it's
You're
plus
going to
3.
spend 1 to negate his trained.
Yeah, so that would give me +2 to the roll.
So +2.
And
And what's your athletics?
can I spend rations in before the roll?
Yeah, ration. You don't eat in the scene,
Okay,
so rations are
Gobbled a
interchangeable.
bunch of
Alright.
bars beforehand.
So I will spend 7.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had 4 left, so I'm at 3.
That's a fair point.
So 3 will give me. So 7 will give me a +5 to my roll.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. I will say you're out of cover now.
Yeah.
What building were you in?
I was at the
Frank's Flammable Emporium?
no, the local flea market. They had colorful old coat
After
signs.
5 years of heroically clinging in the apocalypse, Frank's Flea Market is no more. As you go busting through a window, much like you did to save your friends against the meek.
Yeah.
But instead of shooting people, you're just avoiding shrapnel that comes shrieking out of the windows after you.
Yeah.
You put a little too much lead time on it. All right, Kaloon, you are on the ground, but neither of them are in sight anymore. As it was a grenade, that was a hell of an athletics check.
Yeah.
Grenades are funny like that.
Yeah.
So What are you going to do? Are you going to try and reposition yourself?
Reposition myself so
all right,
I don't.
all right.
Like,
That's a free action.
Okay.
You don't have to just run out into the street and start blazing.
so, yeah, find cover and find out where they are. So,
Aaron, your gun is empty. What are you going to do?
cower and reload.
Well, I'm back.
You're not in cover.
No, I'm back up against the wall behind this counter, probably, and he's right.
You could flip onto the other side of the counter. That'd be your athletics check.
So I can do that. And would he actually have a round to get around to me, though?
He could spend his round moving to get around.
Okay, that's fine.
You
so,
could use that time to do something else.
Yep. So I will go ahead and flip. So
That's an athletics check to jump over that fucking counter.
So
Can you make it look cool and badass, or do you just get caught on the cash machine and get shot in the back?
well, it'll be at a +3 for me. So
Okay.
You'll be fine.
and I did pay off his to get up and beat him.
Okay. So you're at a +3.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually, that's going to be 13 over 2. So even
Counter
on,
slide.
on a broken foot, I managed to slip over and get to a point where I can reload the next turn. So
All right. You expect to hear where his rounds are coming in, where his feet are pounding the pavement to come around to you, and you just hear a tink, 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 tink.
Like that.
oh
Yeah.
shit!
So, do you want to reload or you want to do something else? That was his initiative.
Time to defenestrate.
All right.
So
door? No, all right, the window. All right.
Well, in
In all
fairness-
universe, the defenestrator is very proud.
That's another athletics check.
and I just have to say, in all fairness, the window is already open. It's almost like a guy went flying backwards through it already.
spending 4 rations to
To get a what?
to reload for my endurance.
Okay.
So
I've realized I've been like mathematically not wording it correctly as rations for fresh endurance, and then you can respend endurance.
Yeah.
Rations are interchangeable with endurance until you spend haul.
Yeah.
Because effectively, mathematically, it's the same one.
okay, so we could just
So
literally
you could just
spend-
move on to the if
Move
your
on
endurance
rations.
fills up, you could just move on to the ration page.
I'm already. I literally spent 10 rations to refresh my thing. So.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
So I'm just.
It works out. Mathematically, it's the same.
So
either
I
way.
already spent 1 haul.
so I'll
Yeah.
spend
No,
4, so
that's
I-
good.
yeah.
So I get a +2 on my roll to
I'm totally fine with you not being hurt by things as long as you're spending big to not be hurt by things.
yeah.
It's a wise investment.
Yep, 14 over 9.
All right, you go jumping out of the open window, I assume,
Yes.
as the gas station behind you just turns to paste.
Pillar of flame.
Make a self-control check as you land on the guy whose brains are leaking all over the sidewalk.
That's one of the guys we shot, right?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah,
Not a casualty.
no.
Just making sure.
Yes, 11 over 10.
Fuck him. He tried to shoot you.
Yeah.
All right.
Shoot him
so,
again for good measure.
Mom.
Yeah, your gun's empty.
Yeah, your gun's still empty. Mom, you're up.
Okay.
How many rounds do you have left?
I have 4.
I've still got 3 in the gun.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Can't see either of the cops left, can I?
No. Oh yeah. The only cop left is behind the Humvee, and then the one with Aaron. So yeah, you can't see.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to make a sneak check to see if I can circle around, because I'm pretty sure there was still one in that gas station. So I'm going to move to a different house,
Okay.
if I can, and just
Fire reposition. Sound tactic.
I ain't stealthy at all.
All right. People will be able to declare against you. Okay. Malleus, you're up.
I'm going to now try to stealthily move out of the way, move somewhere
Well,
else.
there's a guy behind the Humvee.
You could shoot him.
Yeah, I'm not,
Maybe put bullets.
running
into
low on ammo.
You could reload. That would be your focus action.
How many do you have left in your gun?
4.
Yeah, you can make it a shoot. Just spin like.
Dude, this would be the perfect spot to do one of those nice, careful aim shots. He's not looking at you, and
You've got Kevlar.
He's gonna look at you if bullets go near his body.
Not if he's dead.
Not if he's dead.
No, just a regular shot again.
Yeah.
Just a regular shot. Okay. So 1 to make it. Are you spending any for bonuses?
Spin at least 1 because he's trained.
Yeah.
So now it's at your shoot skill.
Like the good Lord intended.
Yes.
Okay.
Like the good Lord intended. Keep rolling.
Okay, if this
Roll
comes,
that 10.
if this comes
it
up,
can't be a
If
critical.
it's 10-10, he's just going to explode into gibbets.
You shoot a grenade.
Oh, no. That bullet goes wide. All right. Mauve goes fumbling through the second floor, making a big noise. He's going to blow your brains out until bullets go pinging past his skull, because that would have hit him right in the brain pan. And then he starts shooting at old Malleus. So he's going to spray at you. So extra damage if he hits. What are you going to do?
get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
just gonna spend some endurance.
Okay. You are all filled up there.
I'm all good.
You can spend all your rations to erase it.
No,
yeah.
I mark when I use it.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't spent any?
I haven't spent any.
Okay.
You haven't dodged yet?
No.
Okay.
I just
Actually, he hasn't.
no.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because you just...
4,
You've
5.
been hiding.
You and I have
So
been
that
more
works
dangerous
out
targets.
to a +3 plus your athletics.
Okay.
So you're at a +4.
Okay. Your athletics is only one.
Oh no, +5. Sorry.
Okay.
Crit.
Crit success.
Just Neo's.
Or you better just like
Yeah.
head just moves out of the way.
Exactly.
Kowloon, you snuck around. What are you gonna do?
I can...
Yes, you have gotten into better position.
Okay. I will spend 3, my 4 left, to put bullet in bad guy.
Use gun on man.
So that will give me a +1 to my shoot. And that will not make it because I roll like shit.
Thanks, tablet.
Yeah.
Will is nice to keep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm saving that for the die.
Aaron, you're up. You're in the middle of the street.
With brains.
Your ears are ringing. Brains are on your arms. Your gun is empty. What are you gonna do?
Although, what do I see? Do I see the one he was firing?
He
at?
threw a grenade at you, so it's a pretty much 50-50 chance. Does he come back around the side where he ambushed you from? Or does he come through the smoke and shrapnel infested gas station?
Is it possible for me to get around the corner to where he can't see me?
Well, you are pretty much where he can't see you if he comes around the side.
So I'm take a chance. So use this moment to reload my gun. So
Okay.
and I don't have to spend anything on reloading.
You have to
right?
spin a...
That's your tactic.
Okay.
And you have to spin a haul.
Okay, so that says, but I'll refresh my charges. So.
Yes, it refreshes your charges.
Put bullet in gun.
So, there we go.
Because it is a military, you can jam a clip in rather than a focused action of shell.
we
So
upgraded that.
he spends his action to get into range. So that's your round.
Thank you for getting into range, sir. I'm going to take care of you this turn.
He is in cover, so he's not going to just run around the corner. But
It's not Counter-Strike play. It's not like a Counter-Strike pro.
yeah, he's not a Counter-Strike pro. All right, Mauve, you're up.
Okay, can I see the one that's drawing on Aaron?
No, you can't see him yet. You can't see the one that has moved away from the Humvee to shoot at Tom.
Okay.
That'd be great if you could kill that guy.
You can only be in cover from one side of the battlefield or one person at a time.
Unless you're in like a pillbox.
Yeah, unless you're... Yeah, well, then don't attack. That's the correct choice.
Okay, spending the last 3 on my Ubik
Okay.
and spending 1 on the silenced pistol. Let's hope that I can hit the one that's on Tom. And that's a fumble.
Crit fail?
Yep.
Gun jams.
Damn it.
Mom always said there'd be days like this.
Yep.
I'm staying in cover. I'm going to reload.
Are you totally out of bullets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. He can't aim at you. He can't aim at you. So he's going to turn around.
Say, well, if you can't aim at them, I should just kill myself.
You're in cover. So that's going to be an athletics check. David?
Okay, spending 4.
I don't think we're going to be able to go on with the job after this.
That's a success.
We have to, otherwise we all become We have to pay our bills.
Yeah.
Well, we can. Like,
Nobody gives a shit about your problems.
11 over 4.
All right, yeah. You duck out of the way as more gunfire comes pouring up towards you.
Yeah.
we're not very good cops.
Well, I mean, they're understaffed.
Well, maybe there are reasons, like attacking random armed groups of people that
They're the law.
Are they?
The law.
Are they?
All right, you're up, Kalu.
Dude, we're not even in
I
the
still have
county
one
of
bullet
Chicago.
left in my gun, so I'll make one standard attack.
All right, you're at a. What's your shoot check?
2.
So you're at a 1.
Yeah. Basically hoping that the dice will actually... And they do! 9 over 5.
85. So hit location 5 is...
The arm.
Yes, no Kevlar on the arm. You do 8 damage. To
Oh,
the
9
arm.
damage is potent.
Oh, you do 9 damage there. Ah! He is struck with a bullet.
Yeah.
Aaron, your gun is reloaded.
So, but I see where he is in cover.
You see a shadow from around the corner of the building.
Go big or go home. So, precision shot to the head.
You can't see him. He's in cover.
Oh.
You're
so.
gonna have to flank. You
Okay.
can spend your twitch reaction to just run around the corner and start blasting, but that's your twitch reaction.
Empty the clip on.
There is a bonus to going later in the initiative order.
Aaron.
You're in cover until you attack.
So
Yeah,
I can
Aaron.
aim.
Like you said, go big or go home.
Aim at what? He's not visible. Like, you can reposition, or you can
essentially-
get in
yeah.
cover, or you got to
If
spend
you want to
an action.
actually shoot him, you have to give up your twitch action.
That's
Yeah.
fine. So
Think XCOM.
no, and that's
Do you
fine.
run
So
real far ahead, or you just scoot?
What you're saying is neither of them have a line of sight on each other.
Yeah.
Neither have line of sight. No.
So, are the gas are the gas pumps still intact from the explosion, or?
It's been 5 years. There's nothing in them.
Well, I know there's nothing in them, but I didn't know if it reached out far where it may have.
No,
knocked
you're
them
fine.
over, so
If the gas pumps went up, you'd have gone up too.
yeah. So, but I will say, go ahead, try to get behind cover there and get a beat on him.
So you're gonna get behind cover and
Yes.
gas. All right, that's fine. You don't. He's not shooting at you.
Okay.
So he's going to look outward. You're in cover, so he can't get you. So he drops back behind. So those are his actions. You are playing cat and mouse. All right, Mauve.
Okay. So since the gun is jammed, I'm going to, and I am undercover right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it spend an action to unjam, or is it spend an
It's a
action?
focus action. It's your full turn to unjam it.
Okay.
Crit fails are bad.
Oh,
You're also going to have to dump that clip.
I figure.
Yeah.
So spend a haul and
Spend a haul, and that's your turn.
done and done.
Yeah. Fucking with the breach. That's what you get to do. You're up.
I reloaded.
Is that what you spent your action doing?
I did.
Then yeah, you reloaded.
Do I see the man?
Yes, he is on. He is taking cover from Mauve.
So now
He is still on your side of the fucking street. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Bullet in weapon. Fire bullet from weapon.
Bullet from the
Just have
gun.
this thought in mind. I'm wide. I'm wide. I'm wide. And so
This is very XCOMing. It is very much like crit, miss,
So,
miss,
spent-
reload. God damn.
I spent 5. I spent 5.
All right. So what does that equate to?
Spend my daily.
I have a plus 5.
So 1 to buy it,
So
one
like
to
an
negate
XCOM,
train,
And now plus 3. Plus 2.
your shoot check. So,
So
5.
plus 5.
All right. Yeah.
It's like, die.
You can calculate the bonus yourself. You know the rules now.
I do.
Just tell me what it is.
That's good. I did 9 over 6.
9 over 6, and you're potent, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's the left arm.
that's the left arm. His arm is no longer arm in terms of utility.
It's meat.
Yeah, it is meat. There is much blood. It is bad. So yeah, Carloon. All right, now for shits and giggles.
I was going to ask for an awareness check while I was reloading.
Yeah, just everybody roll. Just roll your black. Let's see.
3.
9.
Actually, just roll awareness. You can roll your awareness. I'll roll awareness.
Okay.
Still made it.
Yeah, make it.
Yes.
I was going to ask that anyway.
Yeah.
That is 6 over 5.
Okay.
No, I failed.
Everyone succeeded except him.
Well, he's a little busy.
He's got a valid reason.
You poor bastard.
I have to make a new character, aren't I?
I don't know. We'll see. So I rolled this already. That's why I giggled.
Yeah.
So the 6 mass,
Okay.
1 shamble.
Fuck you.
It was 6 black, 1 red.
I thought it'd be 10-1, but no, that's bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, no, love shambles real bad.
Yeah, shamble real bad.
So out of that utility shed where you thought they kept the lawnmower, it's where they kept the people who were infected. So that lock finally breaks. So as you look up from behind the gas pump where you're standing, just a horde of gas station attendant zombies come stumbling out towards that. Also, they've all been using loud weapons. So Kowloon, the 3-1 pops at the end of your alleyway. Fair Malleus. The 9-2 comes up from the basement of your building.
Dice.
And the
Oh, yeah.
way off in the distance 4 vaguely gesture at Maul. So I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. You guys should decide what you want to do from now.
See, gentlemen, this is why we go for the second floor.
So we can be trapped?
No. Clearer lines of fire, and you can see them from further away.
It's Illinois. We previously established that's not a problem. It's a plane. It's a flat plane. It's fine. It's...
David, we drive through it every year.
Yeah.
Well, I know this, but I'm just...
No, it's fine to have a spotter. So
The further up you are, the further you can see away. Yes, it's a flat plane, but there's a lot of corn out
see
there.
to the horizon. Really, it's just these assholes. I'm glad my tax dollars aren't supporting them anymore.
Now they're just being supported by plunder.
Yeah. See, look at me. People like the links to your Red Markets update.
Yay, links!
At the
Means
risk
they're 2
of
shambles away.
at the risk of sounding
Son of a bitch.
at the risk of sounding pragmatic and horrible monster-ish.
How many are left? 1 guy or 2 guys?
One guy's been. I think
There's 1 guy left.
Okay.
So do you need to make a foresight roll for a plan, or do you have a plan?
Well, what I was going to point out is that there's actually not just 1 guy left, because the ones that we shot in the legs really badly
And arms.
and the arms,
Yeah.
we didn't
There's
kill.
3 guys left, but
Yeah.
severely injured.
Yeah, no,
That's what I'm getting at. They're probably making a lot of noise on account of, screaming and blood loss.
yeah.
And I think that if we were to quietly back away a little bit,
Well, quiet takes time.
Yeah, we don't have time.
You don't have to outrun the bear.
We just have
Just
to-
Just have to outrun the other guy.
yeah.
the one-legged guy.
So, Aaron, it's your turn. You both fell to a standstill getting into cover, but now there are zombies pouring towards you. So what are you going to do? Are you going to break for the fucking Humvee? Or are you going to just try and attack the casualties? What are you going to do?
How many? What's the mass?
They're
He's 6-1.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
They're going to be here the next round.
So booking it at this point, booking it. 'Cause-
All right. So are you going full defense then?
Yeah, full defense.
So you get 2 twitches.
Which is the closest vehicle, the Humvee or the Interceptor?
So
The Humvee is there and the keys are in it.
yeah, so we can get away and I can start.
Yeah, foresight check. Would I know that? Would they put kill switches or something in the?
You go for the vehicle you know runs.
Yeah.
That's how you survived the crash.
Yeah,
You didn't try and learn how to wire a car on the fly. You ran the extra block to
Right.
get to your car.
Remember, like it's Fury Road. You don't know the sequence.
Yeah, you go to the car you know.
Red, black.
So athletics to make it a certain shamble away from them to the car.
Yep. And I've gone ahead and paid off the 2 for the train. So
Okay.
we should be good. Why do I bother talking? So that's a failure.
Regular failure.
All right, it's a regular fail. You have another twitch
Yeah.
because you went full defense. So that's
That's
just your
a
turn.
tie,
You just stumbling to
And I have a
now
question.
attacks are coming from 2 directions. It's hard to adjust to. So you're stumbling to get away from the casualties. So you've gotten away from the casualties, but not so far away that he can't declare against you, which he will do. So he's attacking you. So, do you want to spend your twitch to dodge his bullets? Or do you want to save your twitch to burn against more zombies?
Wait, are the zombies going to make a melee attack against him if he does?
It depends. So if his twitch is used just getting away again, no. Definitely zombies don't hit him this round. If it's spent using dodging gunfire, zombies this round.
Okay.
You know, zombies.
So it's just betting betting whether or not he can hit me or not. So, and he already has. So,
do you want to be hit by the zombies or hit by
bullets? So
the bullets won't vector fight.
Yeah, well, the bullet might heal. So I'll try to put a little more distance between me and the zombies. So.
All right, no. I'll just say you spend your twitch getting away because you didn't get away fast enough the first time, and he'll just roll against you.
Okay, so
5 to 2.
So does he hit me or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So 5 killing to 2.
5 killing to 2. And
Another right leg shot.
yeah, my right leg's done.
All killing?
All killing. It's already filled up. So
All right.
I'm missing a leg.
We need that status effect, so show me that status effect.
Da 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 da. Dun, dun, dun. Oh wait, we shouldn't do it now.
Yeah. Oh, that's inappropriate.
It's like wildly inappropriate.
Well, no, that's when we were about to do something incredibly stupid. So that's kind of fitting.
Let's see here, bleeding out.
All right, so 1, 2. You were bleeding out. That's not good. No athletics checks possible until partially healed. Character can't move without assistance. So you got far enough away by spending your twitch to not dodge the attack. So the zombies are now, what's your speed rating?
2.
The zombies are now 3 away.
Okay.
So they're 6-3 away from you. But you have gone down. Your leg is bleeding. You're going to take damage every round until someone gives you a first aid check.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Make a self-control check.
Yeah, that's at 11 over 10, so I'm
It's
barely
too
holding.
crazy to think about how awful it is. All right, so Mauve is up first in the initiative order.
Okay. Can I make it to him?
Yes, you have a 4-10 group coming towards you. They are a ways away. You see them as just shapes in the field. So, yes, you can easily make it to him with an athletics check.
Okay. Consider that done. Let's see, we'll spend a ration for that. So I can make it. Yes. I did spend 2 there, so...
And then you don't have to deal about the train.
You have to deal with train just to run.
So
Okay.
what's your athletics?
3.
Oh, yeah.
So 9 over 8.
Yeah.
All right, so you spend your round running towards Aaron. You'll get there. You have a twitch. Can't really do first aid with twitches, but you can do that next round.
Well, you can use
Malleus, you're up. You're at a 6-3.
Cover me!
It's time. Cover you, dude. They're closer to me. ass.
No, they're 3 away. You can still shoot the guy. Or actually, you're the only one who can.
Well,
take
he's
a shot.
he's not within sight of the guy.
Okay, yeah.
He's got to get out in the street to do that.
I think it's time to put some distance between myself and my friends.
So, are you going full offense, like bull rush charge with athletics and then shoot,
No.
or are you just running away from the zombies?
I'm getting to the car.
Okay.
Or the Humvee.
So that's just a base athletics check. So you can easily get. And you're not within 1. They are not in frenzy yet. So you can add 2 more shamble to it. So you're fine.
Okay.
All right. Kowloon, they are 1 shamble away.
I will spin 3 on
Yeah,
it.
you are going to have to spin athletics because they're in frenzy. They move faster.
All right. So give me +5 to my roll. And I will use my 1 will to flip that, so I get away. So 12 over 1.
All right, so you start wily coyoting on broken glass until you eventually catch traction and just dig deep as you feel the fingernails scrape behind you. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
You get out of the way. Cap Guy's going to go. He's going to declare against you. You have your twitch left.
I do.
All right, you need to roll that.
Let's see. Spending 4. I definitely want to make this. I make it.
All right, you hit the ground right as he starts shooting at you. All right, you are back up in the... Actually, Aaron's back up in the initiative order. So, Aaron, roll a 1d10.
Okay. 2.
That's how much killing you take to the torso.
Yay.
As you are now bleeding out.
It's only 10%.
You're fine.
You got 90 whole percent left.
Blood's for pansies. All right, so you cannot make an athletics check.
But you can fire that
I was about to
shotgun.
say, can I actually make him
Oh,
check?
yeah, no, you can...
Maybe kill the cock because he has a gun.
No, wait, he's...
And because he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's getting hit. So,
All right, so shoot.
let's see.
Same thing as before. You are doing a trained penalty because he is a trained...
How's he doing, knowing that he's the only one that's uninjured?
Oh, he's going to be moving out pretty soon.
Well,
He just doesn't think you're going to let him get to his car.
Well, he's right, we're not.
All right, that's logical, actually.
Fair point.
You ain't gonna report him back.
we're just going all out on him, +3.
I hate cop shows.
And actually, that's good, though, because with that, I got a 6 over 4.
6 over 4. All right, so 4 is hit location leg.
Yeah.
Holy shit, again with the leg.
So he is now hubbled. So he is 6 times 4. So that's 12 damage.
So
So it ends up being 8 kill, 2 stun. But he's not walking anywhere, even though he's not bleeding out. So you hit him, and let's see, call it evens or odds.
even.
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 Aaron?
So, even.
Even! He screams. That's his fatal flaw. So the casualties heading towards you hear the "Ah!" and the burst of blood, and then they go
Ugh.
towards him. So he starts to losing it.
Oh, that's losing.
Fuck
That's
you.
That's just losing.
I hope you choke on it.
All of your self-control. They're tearing apart all of the guys you injured.
Whoa, crit.
I'm fine.
I actually critted
Nope.
that one.
Yep.
I failed.
That's going to take one in detachment.
7
Because
over...
fuck those guys. Just move on.
7 over 4.
All right.
Mine is a 12 over 6.
All right, so Mauve, it's your turn. You don't have to roll for this. Do you try and risk doing first aid and mix the zombie fuck fest, or do you just get in the car and do it later?
We need to do it now. He's bleeding out.
Okay.
I'll get.
So that's a first
you guys
aid check.
You guys get in the back seat. I'll get in the driver's seat.
Just
So let me check first aid rolls. I screwed these up before. I want to make sure I got them right.
start the car.
Healing in the field. Only one successful first aid check can be made per hit location for combat. Successful check will heal a number of stun boxes equal to the natural profit of the roll. Killing boxes are reduced to stun at the same rate. So,
And first aid charges add to the success of the roll.
so maybe
Not to the
stuff a lot of gauze in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of gauze, a lot of morphine. So how many first aid charges are you spending?
5.
And what's your roll?
+1.
So you're at +6.
You can do it, David.
Crit failure.
Man, that's a lot of bullets.
Does that retroact, like, does that harm
Doesn't harm you, no.
it just
He just doesn't know how to fix this. There's a lot of blood. So maybe you should call someone? That'd be a good idea. Maybe get in a car and call someone.
Yeah.
But until then, take a D10 of damage, Aaron.
3.
3 killing to the torso. Alright, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Your friend's dying. Roll self-control, David.
That's 12 over 7.
Fuck it, he was dead anyway. Haul his dead ass into the car. Alright, you can all meet at the Humvee as you hear the screams of dying men around you.
Yeah.
And Aaron is playing a Mr. Blonde? Who was the one who got shot at the beginning of Reservoir?
No, that was
Mr. White?
Anyway,
No.
lots of blood in the back of the
It was
Humvee.
Mr. Orange.
Or no, Mr. Brown.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guys, I'm feeling cold. Why are you talking to Aaron? No.
Who are you going to call? Or does anybody else have first aid?
I have first aid.
You can try and make a check.
Alright. I will spend
So
4.
how many charges are you going to
I'll
spend?
spend 4. 1 to make it, and then plus 3 to my roll.
Okay. Plus your skill.
That is... Nope. I rolled a 1, so it's not a critical failure, but... yeah, I'm tied.
Roll D10, Aaron.
A nice knowing IP. 2.
Right. As I'm driving, how's it going?
Not well.
Again, roll self-control.
Didn't think.
And you should roll self-control because no one knows what they're doing.
Critical
I'm-
success.
and
Fuck, why couldn't I have had that last time?
Fine. I never liked him anyway.
No.
All right, as you careen down the
I
road,
failed that, by the way.
take 2 to trauma. You're gonna die. This is it.
Yeah.
Burning a charge.
All right. What reference are you gonna tap for this? Who knows how to do
Dr.
field
Katz.
first aid?
No.
Oh,
Dr. Katz, he's a psychiatrist. He's
well, if you want to spend the charge, it's whoever taps the reference.
I'm spending it. You know what? We haven't heard from him this time. All right. Phil Cassidy, my former gun dealer. I know you know how to deal with a combat wound. Leg shot. Look at it. How do I fix it?
All right. He shows you the camera through it. He's like, artery. It's been nicked. You're gonna have to close it. Doesn't look like a full break though, so you can't tie it off. You got anything hot?
cigarette lighter in the car.
There's this, cigarette lighter in the car.
No, it's gotta penetrate. It's gotta go deep.
I have a toolkit. I'll spend a charge. So
Screwdriver.
Screwdriver.
Heat it up.
Yeah.
Welding torch.
Yeah.
Take another D10, Aaron.
7.
It's getting real.
All right, jam it in there.
Okay. Is that another first?
Who's gonna do it?
Wait,
I
what's your
will.
first aid? That
Mine is at
Oh, you
1.
don't need first aid. You succeed. It's just, do you have the balls to do it?
And mind you, I have 6.
You don't have a lot left. I know.
What's your self control?
Mine is at 2.
Mine's at 2 as well. Who do you want to do it, Aaron? Your choice.
Hey, I dragged him into this thing. I'm saving him.
Okay. Well, all right, I'm not.
I'm almost unconscious at this point, so I don't care.
And I'm going to make it.
Well, that's your self control check.
Yeah. That is a 12 over 7 on the...
Yeah, you don't give a fuck. So you jam it right in there. Let's see if Aaron makes the self-control check. So, pain is a word. You thought you used to know the meaning.
Pain don't hurt. Actually, pain does hurt, but I'm almost unconscious, so I can't really.
All right, good for you. So you only take 1 trauma. That was a jarring. That was a break level when you get a hot screwdriver jammed into your artery. And yeah, so you're not bleeding out anymore, but no successful first aid check. You're just that's you.
That's you, that is.
All right, so
So I take 1 killing off the leg to.
no, that's it.
Okay.
Like you're not bleeding out
Okay,
anymore.
no, I
This is the state of things. Your leg is pretty fucked up,
Yeah.
and you are pretty drained of blood.
Let's go get those ab roots.
Woo!
No, we got to stop somewhere and get him some help.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, 1, I don't think we can afford to pay for a medevac. 2, I don't think they come out this far. And 3,
Does anybody have a stop loss subscription?
No.
nope.
Well, there you go.
Determination. Yeah.
So you drive away from whatever the fuck name that town was. The screams of dying, man.
We rendezvous with
Effingham.
What?
We rendezvous with Ludwig later on.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ludwig finds you.
Dude, it was Effingham,
Oh.
the one we drive through on the way.
My only thought, at some point in time, we are going to have
How many
to go
rounds
back
was that?
6?
6 or 7.
Burn 6 charges off Ludwig. Okay. He's been kiting zombies around that long. Yeah.
At some point in time, gentlemen, we got to go back and loot those corpses.
There'd be tons of casualties there. I don't think it's going to be worth it. Plus, we don't want to get any gear from the machine because we still have plausible deniability because they don't have any survivors. There's no one to testify against us. Like, testify mean like, it was definitely those guys, put a bounty on their head. Like, let's send them, But if we show up with looted equipment and sell on the black market, that makes a stronger case.
So are you heading to the job still?
If we don't, we basically all have to pay for our equipment breaking down.
All right, who's watching out then? Who's going to make the awareness check?
I will.
Hey, you know what I really hope his last words were? Joke's on me.
Yes.
Welcome to the machine.
I make it.
All right, you see a caravan of what looks like ambulances and medical vehicles, and I just want to be clear, I'm not fucking with this. This is what you guys randomly rolled on a random roll table for the third leg of this job, and you happened to make awareness after this happened. This is fucking amazing. It is my favorite GM moment. I am not fucking with you. You can look at it right here. It is written down.
Well,
Someone's
That's
going to
okay.
do this.
You got Doc on wheels?
God is an otaku. Let's go.
So yeah, you see a bunch of guys in broken down ambulances by the side of the road. You missed the Sawney Bean Cannibal family. If you made an awareness check
Holy
for
fuck.
fast roadsides,
Jesus
you
Christ.
missed them on the first leg, but you
Good.
failed awareness check.
Yeah.
You hit the machine, but you didn't get ambushed by them.
Yeah.
And then you ran into the Crusaders. So, does anybody want to make a meme test for Crusaders?
Am I conscious enough to make a meme
Can we
check?
all do it, or
Yeah, I make it.
Crusaders are a medical cult.
Yeah.
They are a cult sent to cure the blight, but as the blight follows no laws of biological physics or anything else, they suffer badly from what is called study sickness. If you look and you consider the cure for the blight too long, without enough support, you go a little screwy. So they're a broken down group of Crusaders, pilgrimaging about the loss, out to save humanity.
Well, we got one example of humanity right here that needs some saving.
All right.
hey, fellas, how are you?
So yeah, who's talking?
I'm driving. So who wants to
Well, we
talk?
pull up and
that's kind of what I do. That's my thing.
yeah.
I kill that cat.
I will get Aaron.
That and headshots.
Should I stay in the car?
You can come out and just stay away from the wounded man with the open.
Dude, I didn't get touched.
I know, but
Don't touch me.
we don't want any.
Don't touch me!
Hey,
Oh, thank goodness.
Guy
Is-
comes up in a ragged lab coat.
Are you a doctor?
Looks like he's been on amphetamines for a number of weeks.
You're in good hands.
Are you a doctor?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. My friend's been shot. He's badly, badly hurt.
Okay. Is he immune?
He is not.
Are you sure?
My HMO doesn't cover this guy.
I'm
Let's
certain.
move on.
Absolutely certain.
We can
it
do a
is.
blood test. We'll need to do a blood test.
There's not a lot left in there.
We need to do a blood test.
If you can find some, I'm sure he won't mind. IP, you're not immune, are you?
My HMO doesn't cover this. Move on.
Actually, leaning down.
Oh, that's resources. We need the resources for research. We're close. We're close to mapping the gene sequence. I know it's soon. It keeps morphing, but I feel like it's tired. It's got to be tired. It can't keep shifting soon. So we're close. So we can't afford. We broke down. We're out of fuel. So we need fuel and we need resources. So he'll have to die. We can put him down for you. The mercs left us. They didn't like us, but they left some bullets. We have spare bullets. You want us to shoot him?
No, I want you to fix the gunshot. What would it take to fix the gunshot?
So, like one.
Are you trying to deal with me? No, I don't like that. I don't like people who deal with me. That perverts sample sizes. It makes the samples wrong and the studies are wrong, and that's why we're here. That's why we're here. No, you get away! They have guns and they are just twitchy and freaked out.
Free men of the damned.
We will give you. We have fuel in our car. We will give you a can of it if you treat his wound.
You have fuel?
Yes.
We have fuel. We will trade fuel for a man's life.
There's some fuel.
Haven't you
Save it.
taken an
Save it.
oath?
No bullet.
Saving life.
Nicked our.
First, do no harm.
Fuels are good. Feels good. But, I mean, samples will come here. Samples will come, they'll see us. So the samples are good too. We need fuel and samples. Do you have a sample you can give us? Can you contribute to our study?
Would a latent sample? Like how big of a sample?
A latent?
I'm still in the driver's seat. Hi.
No, latents are good. That's good. That's good.
Just a small sample?
Yes, just marrow. That's all we need.
Oh.
You see, we know where immunity hides in the marrow. It's very specific. It doesn't go by blood type or DNA or heredity. It lies in some trick of the marrow. We haven't figured it out yet. It was an interesting research area before. I remember before. I lived in a nice place.
Wait, I have something you can help to get samples. I have some carpet armor. Would you want that? See, you could use it. It's like a hazmat suit, but cheaper.
Mr. Traveling Doctor.
No, it's okay. We have the snares.
Okay.
We use the snares.
Mr. Traveling Doctor. The marrow. Do you use the hip injection, the hip extraction, or do you have one of those? Do you by chance have one of those fancy machines that filters it from the blood?
Fancy.
How do you use the hip needle? Don't you?
How do you get the marrow?
Oh, we extract it with a very large hypodermic needle.
The hip needle.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
You got enough biomass to spare. Look at you, all beefy.
Is your friend bitten? If he's bitten, you can tell me. I'm not a bite a bullet guy. I'm a Hippocratic oath.
I'm just shy.
See, look, bullet hole.
I'll throw in a vial. We have suppressant. We have lots of suppressant.
I don't need to be suppressed.
No, yeah.
We used to work for Stop Loss before we went out.
How much is that suppressant?
You can have it if you give me the latent.
Oh, give you? Oh, no.
No, just for a little bit until I get my samples.
No slave.
No slave. Yeah, you can get your sample. Treat the wound.
Whoa.
This is
No, you don't understand. Samples. We need a variety of bone mass, especially in lieu of where he was bitten. It's important to know where the samples were from in relation to the bite.
Yeah, well, look, this is your fate. It's obviously your choice.
We'll need spinal fluids, and then we'll need this, and then we'll need to run through the... And he goes off on like a random stream of medical information.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, I'm not...
So just one for the...
You can roll self-control.
All right. Yeah.
This is probably the smartest person you've ever met,
Yeah.
and he is just broken.
Yeah.
There's just nobody home anymore. Staring in that microscope, seeing whatever it is that does this, knowing how it works or how it should work, and seeing it not work that way, it's just enough to drive anyone over the edge.
Bad scene.
Yeah, you
I
stare
don't
down
trust
that
this
microscope
guy, no.
and into the abyss.
Look, we just take one sample for his leg wound, and so we can get him on his feet.
I'll give you a vial. It's a very expensive drug. It's not covered by insurances.
Is it just how many are there of them?
I can give you one.
No, out of character. How many are there? Just him?
Oh no, there's like 5 or 6 of them.
Okay, 5 or 6 of them.
They have guns. They don't look like how to use them very well.
Second opinion.
No, I don't trust these guys to extract anything. Dude, they're on drugs and they're insane.
I'll give you a vial. That's a bite without a bullet. You can become like him, and then we will pay you for more samples.
No.
You become like him, and you get sample money.
No.
We appreciate the samples.
We do. I understand.
Collegiate volunteer programs.
But just one sample to treat his leg.
You're not trying to deal with me, are you? You're not trying to persuade me?
No.
Human bias is bad. Excuse the samples.
No, it's
we
very
need data. We need more data.
I'm an architect. I can tell you about
We
architecture.
want to help you with
Do you want to
that.
hear about how the use of vernacular architecture can help lower numbers of
No!
Okay.
I do not want to hear that! You're a number. He's a number. You're all just data. Don't you understand? That's how we get out of this. By data.
Nay, oh 1,000 times nay.
Well, it's okay. He doesn't want to do
No suppressant for you. You don't deserve it. You're not, it's not deserving. You're not in the sample group. You're in the sample group. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. You're not a person. I'm sorry to talk to you like a I'm sorry for that. We'll treat him. We'll make him better. We'll make him better. Just one sample. I promise.
We don't have any choice here. He may get an infection in the wound. He might just get sepsis and die before we
If
get
this
back.
goes south, I'm blaming you.
Well, fair enough.
Not him, though. He's fine.
No, it's not his
He
fault.
may lose a leg.
I understand that.
Maybe you can get a bulk discount because you already need 2 legs.
What?
What?
And not from the spine.
Okay, all right. Go into the truck. The truck is where we take the samples.
I'm going to go with him.
Why do you keep playing
No!
that off the
No!
zombie film?
No. You'll prefer the sample. It could be corrupted. Just him. Just him. Why don't they understand it? Why don't they understand it?
Mal, you going to be okay by yourself?
No, I'm not. This is fuck beyond all recognition.
Well,
You hit the myth pretty hard, didn't you, Zach Braff?
Well, this is a character choice, Malleus. Do you do it for your friend? Or do you say fuck this?
I mean, that's the thing. We all fucked up.
I legit wrote this
I know,
down
I know.
completely separate.
I'm just afraid of him just, dying from a fucking bullet wound to his leg. Because
No, I know, and I'm terrified of this. I'm terrified of what...
you could take it, in their close quarters, you could just rip his head off.
Come on, let's go.
I'm going to give him a hug.
Look at him. He's bigger than most... he's bigger than a horse.
Criminality check to palm my gun and...
No, I'm just going to take the sledgehammer.
He's more protein shaped than man.
I'm just going to... Oh, let's carry the hammer in.
They don't care.
Come on.
Kind of not up close.
It's like a diseased GNC inside him.
All right, there is a very skinny woman, also
Twitchy as hell.
very high on amphetamines. They don't sleep much because, they
I'm
need
kind
the
of
data.
surprised. I'm kind of impressed by their ability to source that, even now.
Well, they're pretty good at making it themselves. It's as if they have chemistry majors.
Well, they need ingredients and a lab.
Dude, we played
Well, you
Payday
said
2.
they used to work for Stop Loss.
Yeah.
And they're in mobile
Okay.
ambulance. They're in a mobile.
You know, if they used to work for Stop Loss, they work for an utterly mercenary,
Yeah.
pay me or you die company. And then these are the people who had too high morals to work for them. So
Hey, it's a good business model in that day and age.
yeah. So you get into what is a very, very dingy looking ambulance with a blood-soaked, very gross chair, but they covered it in some plastic.
Oh, well, that's
so it's good. It's clean.
There's a flower off.
So make a self-control check. This is a 2 or a 0 against your trauma.
Self-control.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
Take 2 in trauma. This is fucked up.
Yep.
So the very twitchy woman comes up. Are you okay? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's just do this.
Okay, you'll have to remove your pants.
All right.
Is it safe?
I don't give a shit. What they're gonna look at like they're gonna
We
look
just
at
murdered 6 cops. We're this is the least fucked up thing we've done today.
Do you want the restraints?
No, I'm fine.
It's gonna hurt.
Everything does.
Okay, all right.
You owe him.
So are you sure we can just have the
If it
one?
works.
Just
if
the
you
one.
die, obviously you don't know.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So,
I'd be very interested in a testy sample.
Don't worry,
we haven't done any
we'll,
studies on latent
So
fertility.
we'll split up the sales of
No.
your goods to
Not that.
Okay.
for a nice
well, hold still.
or maybe we'll give it to you, Mother.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, make a self-control
Any
check.
date you have, go back.
This is
go
again
back to
a
the
2
mall.
or a 0. This is jarring as she jams a huge ass fucking needle into your leg.
Could I use resistance?
No, it's pain. It's all in your head.
Even if you do use resistance, that'll just make it hurt
Yes.
worse.
All right,
As if you
so
clench.
you boss it. She actually takes a little self-control damage, and she just goes, and you're just like
like veins in the neck, like
black veins, black veins of
Imagine he's
infection.
denting the chair a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how tightly he's gripping it.
You see what she pulls out of you. It spirals with bits of blight sinew, the little puppet strings that have yet to start twitching you around, that wait in your blood every second to turn you into a monster.
Holding the hammer.
That's a great the listeners, the face Tom makes is amazing. He should get a willpower for that face.
All right. So she takes the sample. So the guy pulls up a headphone. Oh, yeah. Okay. So would you like me to treat the blood loss, the shock, or the damage to the leg?
All of it.
I said,
No.
Oh.
it's one.
One sample. Would you like us to treat
What is
the
the
blood
most-
loss, the shock, or the damage to the
What
leg?
is the most life-threatening?
The shock, though it hasn't killed him yet, so he may be on the end, but I'm not sure at the time of the incident. The blood loss will be fine as long as he can get lots of rest and fluids. So you're going back to your place, right? No physical activity after this. He should be fine then with the blood loss. Otherwise, then if you need him to perform, the leg's good in the short term. But blood's important. Do you know that blood's important? Did they teach you that in school?
You're the patient.
I would say go for the damage to the leg.
I'm not going to be in a position to really walk or talk with you guys.
It's your choice.
What do you say?
So
We'll let you rest as much as we can on the other.
You
one.
can actually just be your eyes, like coordinating it. Like
I can hook up my.
So blood loss, he treats your torso.
So, but
Damage to the leg.
He'll
he
take
treats
Damage to
the
the
leg.
leg, he treats the damage to the leg.
and what would the shock treatment do?
Shock, he treats your trauma damage.
Okay, so
I'd go with leg, but yeah.
yeah, I'm like 2 to a crumble. So,
Wait,
But-
you didn't fulfill your thing.
no, I didn't. No, that's just
No, it was Tom and I who fulfilled one of our emotional things. So
no, that doesn't matter because I'm already at trauma. So, I've already cracked at both detachment and trauma. So,
yeah, you need to get the fuck out.
yeah, I need. I'll say.
Leg, body, brain.
We'll go-
Unless he takes more samples.
Which is you
Yeah,
can convince Tom.
You
No.
can try and convince Tom.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Oh, yeah, take 2 killing to whatever leg you took it in.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Fair enough. Oh wow, if it's just to the leg, man, you got 10 whole points.
No, it's not. It's the trauma I'm worried about, not the damage.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, you don't have to roll it again. I mean, like, the first time was only so bad.
Yeah, go ahead and heal.
Yeah, see,
It's just a 1-0 check from now on.
No, I'm fine.
Go ahead and heal up the leg.
okay.
The leg?
Yeah,
Alright.
the leg. So,
So,
Or we can go find some casualties. and bring
he
them back.
removes the status effect for free. And then he'll roll to
You're no
heal.
longer lame.
Ooh, all of 1 killing.
that works. Good. Thank
By the
you,
way-
meth head doctor.
By the way, like just come out like put pants on. You have very calm, gentle hands, Doctor.
She backs into a corner and starts crying.
Like, have a nice day. Like, come back out. Just, he owes me,
He does.
but not now.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Some
Better.
quickly browning bandages are covering his leg. And he doesn't look like he's going to die within the hour.
Like, hey, you're peeking up already. You're doing fine.
So, I can probably look for you otherwise, but one of you is probably going to have to wear my camera so I can.
Oh my god, we totally forgot about our documentary guy. I guess he was hiding in the.
Yeah, he was hiding
In the back of the Humvee
in the
the whole
Humvee
time.
the
Yeah.
entire time.
Actually, like, did you
If they'd set it on fire before you shot at
Oh
them,
my god.
Yeah.
you would have lost that bounty.
That's what.
And it's still in the cards. But he is utterly freaked out.
Like, oh, he probably shouldn't post that video.
Yeah, no, we'll all die if you post that part about getting us killing.
No, I'm done after this.
Okay.
I'm leaving forever.
It's a dangerous business.
No,
we're in.
you, yeah. We're risking our life so we can be where you started at. This is what we have to get through just to get through the recession.
No, okay, yeah, social justice, whatever. I don't care anymore. I want to leave. I'll be gone.
No, you know what it's like. You've completed your path as long as you don't die.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go after this.
Yes. After this,
Not before
we
you
have to
see
finish
it.
this part first.
Not before you see an aberrant.
We're at the heart of darkness, mother.
I'm not going with you. I'm not filming that. The cameras are off.
Yeah.
I'm done after this. I'm not paying you this. I'm just leaving now. All right.
Don't recommend you leave.
He went nuts, didn't he?
He was in a Humvee being peppered with bullets.
Right.
As a screaming horde of undead ate your victims.
Yeah.
And you went speeding out.
They were not our victims.
As a man
They
who
were not our victims.
was spraying arterial blood over the back of him from where he hid in the trunk.
Right.
Toughen up.
You're not getting your tin bounty this round unless you can talk him down, and he's done after
David,
this.
we have a road trip on. You can work. You can work.
Can I try to work my dark magic?
Yes, you can try and work your dark magic to get some money out of it with one last.
How much are this camera's worth? Jesus. What? Dude, this guy's taking gas money. He owes us at least that.
You know,
Yeah.
we told you at the start of this adventure that
This job. It's not a fucking adventure.
no, this is an adventure. This is really an adventure.
God damn.
But
One of those really
How
dark.
did you lose that other loss? How did you lose that other enclave?
But we told you that it was going to be dangerous, and this last one just kind of showed that the most dangerous thing out here are the other people. And what we encountered there was a group of men who were out for revenge who decided that they wanted to murder us. And the reason why they thought that they could murder us is because we were out in the middle of nowhere, away from any reasonable authority, and they're masquerading as reasonable authority. And as awful as it is, as tragic as it is one of the sad facts of life. And we wouldn't be fulfilling our contract if we didn't show you all of the things to keep an eye out for out here in the wastes. The good, the bad, the ugly, the evil. And that's part of the last ones.
Why are you telling me this?
So that you can understand.
I don't want to understand. I don't want to understand. You didn't want to understand the people you shot. They were shooting at you, so you shot back. I know. I'm not going to shoot you, but I'm not going to pay, and I'm going to leave. So I'm going to stay in the car. I'm not going to film anything. I'm not going to make any movies anymore. You got what you got from me, but no money, nothing else. Just take me home, and I'll find my way home, and everything will be fine, and we'll just all forget this happened.
See, now you can make an intimidate check. You're like, no, you need to pay us if you don't want to be kicked out of the car.
Yeah, that would be more
from the dying guy.
Oh, okay, what are you trying?
Just reaching over and pulling his shirt and pulling him in.
What the fuck is gonna pay?
You are the only one who can tell the correct story to other people. It is not a pretty story. That is what you came out to. The documentary makers are not here to provide the clean, pristine Hollywood ending. They are here to show the grime. And if you were too cowardly to do that, you will never call yourself a film director, and you belong in the gutter!
All right, so I'll let you do persuasion just because you're bleeding out, and that's a pretty strong pathos appeal. Reason isn't going to really reach him for the most part, but you're playing on the emotions.
Well, good, because after this comes threats.
After this comes threats works.
That was 5 and 6 with 6 over 5 failed, so.
It comes and then you slump against his chest. So it was very stirring for those that could make out the words.
Actually, dude, that was beautiful.
Marble, I perceive, covers a multitude of sins. Aldous Huxley.
I can go now. Should I go now? I'll risk it. I can go now. I'll walk back. Don't worry. It's been good. It's been good with you. Thank you for your service.
Intimidate. Let's see if it'll... Well, first let me roll it. 5 over 4. Yes, by all means. Walk back. Now, just to make sure that you know the way back to the Enclave and the way out of the wastes, you have to walk past the crazy, methed up doctors, past the hordes of the undead that you saw eat the police officers that tried to murder us.
Those guys are probably dead by now.
Well, the cops are definitely dead.
But not the horde of casualties.
But not the horde of zombies.
No, he didn't have near.
As a matter of fact, those guys are Those zombies are probably very well fed.
Oh shit! There might be some vectors out there now.
That's possible. Then hike through the
limping vector.
tall
What, the ones we
overgrown
shot in the
soy
leg?
field
Oh, no, that's right.
to the highway. Hope you don't run into more of those guys who will arrest you on sight just because you're walking along the highway. And hope for the best.
All right.
Or you could stay with us just a little while longer
And do your job.
and at least let us fulfill our end of the contract, which was to keep you safe. Which I would like to point out, if I may, that during that entire encounter, while there were bullets whizzing around, you didn't take a single shot, now did you?
All right.
That can change.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, I did. 5 over 4.
All right. All right. I'll pay this time. I'm gonna stay in the car though.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's
I'm
good.
gonna stay in the car.
Yeah.
Stay in the
I
car.
don't want to film anything else.
No, no.
I don't want to film anything else.
Fair enough.
Hey man, we all have bad things that happen to us.
Yeah.
I just had a huge needle shoved in my leg.
Yeah, we all nearly died.
Totally did that.
Some more than others.
All right. So that is.
Hey.
We're at 9:30. So I
Yeah.
guess we will finish.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait, just like, hey, you know what help? Let's get some music on here.
Yeah, your choice, buddy.
Yeah,
How about
your
that
choice.
Sailor Moon theme song remix, huh?
Yeah, you pick the radio today.
All right. So we will continue the dangers of subcontracting part 2 next time. So questions, comments, rules, reactions.
Good ambush we planned, guys.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we live.
So that was a good combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
I have to say
combat
it's
feel
not
I want.
the absolute best of ambushes that RPPR has ever done, but let's be honest, the man who's really, really good at those is sitting behind the screen tonight.
Well,
So-
it worked. That's the important thing.
Hey, and you know
And
what?
we didn't, under the circumstances, we didn't have time to prep.
I got a Conan
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
Heading sitting there with my sledgehammer.
By Crom.
So ideas about the
should get one.
things about the setting you liked. If you don't have like mechanical things, this is like one thing playtest can do. If like the mechanics are working for you, things about the setting you like, things
Yeah.
about the setting you dislike, or the scenarios, since those may eventually become pre-generated.
No, I like the fact that we
Are the encounters?
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
the
this is
encounters are part of the just gold of the
Well, and I
campaign.
like that this was also this was continuing the story that we had set up previously in the game with, because I know you said were the was it just an attack by the machine on a randomized roll on the table, or
What do you mean?
the machine cops coming after us?
So the machines were going to come after you,
Was that regardless? Just
regardless, based on your fucking them over twice now. But you missed.
Well, how did we fuck them over twice? The last time we traded drugs for bounty.
yeah, because they.
But they could have gotten the drugs for free if they murdered you, and you denied them that opportunity.
We kept them from murdering
They're-
us.
They don't play fair. Then there is you missed forced blockades and inaccurate road signs lead to a Sawney Bean style cannibal family. Good job missing that awareness check.
Yeah.
You moved into the machine awareness check, which was you saw them coming, so also good. You got to make your ambush in a
I'm pretty sure.
combat.
And let me guess. I'm pretty sure that had we pulled over, it would have been a nice, friendly meeting.
Oh, yeah. No. And then you hit the Crusaders, which are the medical people that suffer from steady sickness and are their own faction of believers.
No, I like that as an option too, kind of going the complete
Dude.
option of the archivist who
Hey.
think the archivist who think that society's just doomed and we should save for the next one versus the other one. We can save it. It's one more.
And they've
sample.
they've broken,
Right.
and each year that they don't save breaks them more.
But you know, hey, then
Yeah, it's like
my next
broken equal in
appointment with
different
Dr. Katz was like, I met some people. They were happy to see me. It was really
They
nice.
were, if any of you had been immune,
Yeah.
it would have been instant combat because they want you to farm for samples. So, yeah, we will deal with the actual job site next week. So, is that it for comments? on
Well, next time we meet.
that? Yeah, whenever.
All right. Yeah, in terms of mechanics, the face in the room thing, the other person in the room, there should be some sort of benefit for it, other than
There is,
Yeah.
but he's totally spec'd.
yeah.
I think the problem is that
And
I
he's
am totally
got-
spec'd into charisma.
Well, the problem isn't that you're totally expecting the charisma and you have stupid crazy luck in combat. Like, you roll 410 and poor fucking Aaron rolls 6 ones.
Yeah.
So, like, he gets a mob of zombies, like, literally landing on his shoulders. And yours are, like, taking a bus to get to you. Like, yeah.
I'm going to take the zombie bus to Galveston.
No, I definitely would.
Pretty much, like, yeah.
And I do apologize for my stupid luck.
Don't.
Well, no, you.
Yeah, but you're going to walk into the aberrant-filled
Right.
nightmare house with no will. Like...
None of us are, because I had to use my will both
Yeah, we
for
all-
that
we all-
combat.
Yeah, so
One
like,
to get-
how are you going to do this job
Yeah.
is going to be the kind of thing. So.
And we're down a lot of I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm hoping actually after this one I'll be able to like retire. Like, I think because I'm at 14 on part 2 or 13 on the second stage. So if I get 20 enough bounty, I'll just sell my equipment, retire, making because.
Well, you got
Yeah.
a network to sell every
Yeah.
piece of equipment, but it's possible.
like,
But then there's Mr. Joel's. You have the choice of doing Mr. Joel's.
yeah.
Just one last job.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
maybe
that'd be designing a score.
But like Kowloon wants to get the fuck out. Like, it's not going to get any better.
Well, and
yeah, so if you
try
get
to sell-
out, and you don't do Mr. Joel's, you got out, but you're working 6 days a week.
Right.
You need to hope you don't get sick.
Right.
You get to be lower middle class in the recession.
Right.
If you do Mr. Joel's,
Oh no, I'll do that.
you are in the recession and fuck living in the loss. Like, you're in a suburb, you're not in a refugee camp, you're not in a car camp or free parking, you don't owe anybody nothing ever, never again.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to try and do. But like, that's what Kowloon is like. Seeing that bull is like, I need to get the fuck out. I'm living on borrowed time. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like, and I just saw that stuff come out of me.
Yeah.
So experience-wise, like, does it feel like not too hard, but like desperate enough to stress you? Or?
Oh yeah, no, that was a very
Yeah,
good
that's
fight.
because-
I mean, like the thing is, David did roll a critical failure, and if that had been for a athletics check with no will, that would have been his game over, basically, wouldn't it?
Well, he rolled double 5, so it would have been 10
Well, double
damage to hit
threes.
location 5. Oh, double 3s. Well, it would have been 6 damage to hit location 3. So
It would have hurt. So.
yeah, it would have hurt a lot.
Yeah.
That was my favorite leg.
But no, nothing felt unfair about
You
the
roll
results that we
9-9, you take 18 in the chest. Like, you're not doing well.
Yeah.
No. And actually, I did like the fact that once I did get hit completely with the leg, the bleed out rules went into effect.
Yeah.
So, and it was kind of the
Even
race
though it's
against
a-
time to see if I could be saved.
Yeah, I
So,
was going to say that was the scariest moment of the thing for me.
Oh yeah, no, that was
Because-
very
that was good. So
I botched my first aid check. Ross failed his,
Yeah.
and we only barely got him to stop bleeding out.
And so, yeah, now you've spent 9 charges on the first aid round, so that's another haul.
Yeah.
And then now somebody owes a favor to the gun runner. So, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to make it to be where, like, Call of Cthulhu, you fail one roll, you're done.
Yeah.
I want to make it to be like, I failed a bunch of rolls.
Attrition.
I'm, deep in fucking debt, and now there's no way out of it. I've backed into court.
And not only was it that, it was we spent a total of 9 on the first aid kit, and it did absolutely nothing.
Because you didn't know how to use it. Like, just like if I used the first aid check, it's like, more bandages?
Basically, that I said.
More?
Cost. Yeah.
Maybe we should put some more on it? Like,
More bandits than man.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's...
yeah. Did we announce when we were planning on spending our stuff on this mission?
No, we did
We
not.
didn't do that.
Sorry.
We can do that at the beginning of the next
Yeah.
episode.
Because I'm totally going to P90X my strength up to...
See, I'm going to try
Good.
to not retire.
Yeah.
And also, I was thinking about it
I think
too
I'm
when
gonna
you
get
were
a little
going through it,
closer
just
to
as
retirement
maybe
myself.
window dressing for first day or stuff. But or a possible mission is to find better medical equipment. Like when I said I got shot, I'm not sure if the military is implementing it, but there's actually a syringe that they can actually inject into an open wound, and it basically puts out dissolving capsules that explode into foam that will immediately pack a wound.
Oh, yeah,
So-
they're basically tampons.
yeah. So
Which is what soldiers use now.
yeah.
If you have a bullet wound, they jam a tampon in.
Yeah, so but that was just the streamlined
For me.
version of that. So that I was like, that could be an idea
Yeah,
too.
but we weren't. We failed the check, so we didn't stop the nicked artery, which was the problem.
Yeah.
No, that's fine too. That's just kind of an idea for other window dressing too. In the next time, but no, that's
diagnosing things. Yeah.
but no, everything the stakes felt real enough, and honestly,
Am
the
I
dice
keeping
roll-
yours again?
Yeah.
Yeah, the stakes were thoroughly high this time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the important thing is
right.
they're dead and we're not.
Yes.
But yeah.
And our cameraman
That was
is
the thing.
shell-shocked.
Yeah, we tricked them the first time, and then we basically.
I'll be honest, I forgot about the cameraman. But there has to be some sort of
Repercussions.
some sort of repercussion for you forgetting about the camera engine.
No, that's fair.
Well,
Yeah.
There's a lot to keep fair. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
All right.